I could spill out on your carpet, but I'll hold it in. Me and my dog sipping juice and gin at the jazz bar with some droopy grins. Been in some predicaments you might find Snoopy in. My brother's looping. Rolling. Clap those cheeks. Clap that ass. Clap that ass.
Why did you wait to roll to do that?
Clap that ass. I was waiting this whole time to clap that ass.
Okay.
Alex,
All right, I got you.
Stand up. Objectify yourself.
Man, we just set up all the microphones, and now I'm going to stand up for some bit that won't be worth it.
That we're going to cut anyway. We'll cut the first 10 minutes. Oh, there we go. We're looking good there. Yeah. We're looking good. We're sounding good. Rapcast
86.
6 with a
talk about irony.
Extremely special guest to our side here. If you're a loyal fan of the podcast, which I know everyone listening is, you may recognize his voice from a handful of episodes. Alex, which ones exactly? Because I know you just looked at them.
The Drake versus Kendrick episode. This was mid-beef before Not Like Us and Family Matters had been released.
I don't know what songs you're talking about.
He gave us... he's been giving us up-to-date inside info on the whole OVO team. He may be the OVO rat. I mean, I'm not trying to get you
okay,
shot
you're spoiling part of the one of the segments we'll do.
I know there was wait, hold on. Is there actually a rat?
I was listening to
That's
this
a good
new
question.
album trying to
That's a
figure
good
out if there
question.
was rat stuff. And maybe there was a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, because there was a guy that sold his chain. I know that.
That's kind of who I thought maybe he was referred to, the rat.
Yeah, but I thought he was trying to make that like a whole Kanye, my cousin stole my laptop kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I feel like we would have gotten more rat bars if there was a rat actually in the camp. Or unless he wants to just literally keep it hush-hush as possible because it's embarrassing. I don't know.
Yeah. The only rat that I know about was the one that was fabricated.
Whoa.
Fabricated by Mr. Lamar.
Egregious claims here. He was also on the Honestly Never Mind episode, I believe. These are both over the phone. This is the first time he's in the studio, not the basement. Very familiar with the space, the studio. But the first time on camera here for the Rapcast viewers out there is our good friend Deego, a.k.a. Adam, a.k.a. whatever you'd like to be.
I told you, mommy's special boy.
Okay, well, I hope he wouldn't run with that one, but I suppose we'll go with it.
Let's give a warm Rapcast welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All jokes aside, we do want to provide the Drake fan bases out there with some extra perspectives.
You did just chug that fucking crow.
I did.
I just realized you
I was serious about asking.
Tell us
what's
you're
the
a dad without
acceptable
saying
way?
you're a dad.
Yeah, wow.
Listen,
I gotta unlock that, eh?
You gotta know, like as a parent, you just gotta be able to do stuff like very fast, like friggin' that, you know? Because you never know.
It might be your last one.
You never know. Like I know, I got home from the gym yesterday, and I tripped over like 4 different toddler toys just trying to make it to the chair. You never know when your last moment's gonna happen.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I had like flashes of my life flash before my eyes right there. So
yeah,
you know,
there we go.
Damn.
Anyway, Alex, you were saying.
We
Sorry,
are
I
the
rudely interrupted
childless.
you.
This is the childless side of the room.
Could you tell?
I was gonna go to the barber before this, but I decided, you know what? The Drake fans are gonna hate me, so I feel like it's better if I look kind of disheveled. They'll just kind of dismiss what I have to say. Oh, he's just a nerd. He's never been to a strip club anyway, so he's not gonna get any of this music.
have you been to a strip club?
2 times.
Woo!
And one time I ended up in the emergency room. Story that'll be for the next episode.
Maybe my favorite story of all time.
We'll get into that story.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's get some more introductions out of the way.
Sure.
Here.
I'm sorry.
So I'm Buddy Al.
Yes, he is.
Pretty huge Drake fan, actually. But you'll never catch me saying that stuff out in the streets or anything. Like I keep it on the DL, but I actually have a good amount of Drake on my playlist.
Me too. I think it was during one of our calls where I admitted to Adam, I think he was like top 20 all-time stream for me.
Whoa.
I'm being as big of a hater. He's since gone down, but now he's gone back up after listening to fucking a bunch of Drake albums now. But I had to admit that, and me talking right now, he's doing something over there.
Where's she at? I'm just kidding.
Talking right now with myself is Andrew, a.k.a. Buzzkill, a.k.a. or FKA Young Jizz, I should say. Much to Deego's dismay over there. But live and let die, like you said, man.
And over there on the ones and twos is Jay Pasty.
Yes, he is. Ones and twos and threes and fours, man.
Fighting for my life over here.
And sixes.
Once we're all fucking good to go, you should be set.
I know,
No,
but I just want to be double sure.
yes. So much peeking. Speaking of peak, we're talking Drake only today. I'm just realizing now I forgot to re-listen to Bully, so we won't be doing a Kanye go over unless we can.
Give some vibe.
I have thoughts on it. I can
You
just get
didn't
off.
listen to Bully?
I didn't re-listen to it for the show. I listened to it twice, maybe all the way through.
But
I didn't re-listen for the show, even though I told you to listen to it for the show.
I mean, I also didn't re-listen to
Okay.
it, but it's on my gym playlist, so I'm walking to Bully every day. So.
Okay. All right. We can talk about it if we have
Wow.
time towards the end, but it's going to be a Drake-heavy episode. We had to get, like Alex said, Drake's #1 fan on the show here to combat me and Alex's spicier takes.
And that's your second going to the gym reference.
That's true.
So I'm clocking these gym, and
Yeah.
I'm going to start mentioning stuff about the gym
Hey.
pretty soon, just to get on your level here. But I mean,
As
we'll save it.
as a man who has a lot of time on his hands these days, that's a lie. But as a man who tries to have a lot of time on his hands, the gym is why I try and occupy it. You know, so if you want to make more gym references, go ahead, brother, because that's my life right now.
Dude, ever since I started going to the gym, Big Sean sounds so much better to me.
Okay, now we're just gonna not lie though. You know, you know.
I'm going to sit here politely
Why
and
would I
nod.
stop? No one's stopping me.
That's true. I can see that going hard
I'm
in the
not
gym
moving
if I
on
went to a
past
gym.
2022. Detroit 2. That's the last time I was really happy.
2022 was a great year to move on from, I think. You don't want to
Yeah.
be stuck in that year. I mean, I guess restrictions lifted.
I mean, speak for
Pandemic
yourself.
ended?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, kind of pandemic era.
I think Detroit 2 is the only Big Sean album I listened to. You
Hey,
know?
you're talking to a
It's
guy
one of
that's
the
got
best
the I
ones.
Decided vinyl hanging up in his room right now.
That's wild.
And
I
yeah,
Decided is a fire album. I will say that.
Yeah.
My favorite's still Dark Sky Paradise, but I am stuck in 2015. So I'm stuck even
Yeah.
further back than you are.
The last year Drake put out a good album.
Whoa.
Whoa!
sweater's coming off. I'm sweating.
That one's
right.
going to be on the clip. Okay. Wardrobe change #1 for
Yeah.
I don't know how
Every
fast
time there's a hot take, I take one piece of clothing off. So let's fucking try to keep it at a
everyone
minimum,
keep
boys.
it ice cold.
Yeah, keep it ice cold, baby.
I'm just kidding.
Let's take it back though. Let's do a little bit of JFK. Where were you when you heard the shots ring out? When
Well, do we want to
the rollout?
Do we want to even go further back and ask Adam how he got into Drake in the first place? Because I think
Whoa.
we have probably talked about that a little bit, maybe on our show. But we can get back into the history of this guy here at the same time. So, Adam,
And go all the way back to Degrassi, please.
All right,
if it
go
goes
ahead.
that far,
Hey, okay. So I was a Drake fan. Like I could call myself a fan when Views came out.
okay.
I didn't listen to a lot of rap. I was still on my Foo Fighters phase. You know, I had just courted a goth woman. You know,
Oh, yeah.
goth. Can I say goth girl if I was in high school?
Sure.
You can.
Sure.
It's a Drake episode. You can say that. Okay. All right.
Too many shots.
Come on.
Too many
Come
shots.
on. All right.
No, yeah, I had just courted a goth woman, and I was in my Foo Fighters phase, but took a look on my Apple Music browse now, and there was an album called Views. Listened to it, and then I fell in love, man. With the music, fell in love, and I couldn't look back. And I just went into like a crazy deep dive. And I just didn't get out of the deep dive. I'm still in the deep
You were
dive.
so far gone, eh?
Ooh. I mean, were you? Did
Not
you?
even my
Did
favorite
you at
album.
least like know like headlines and some of these other like bigger songs from back then?
Yes.
Like you heard them on the radio or whatever.
Yes, because of Saral Dewan.
Oh boy.
I swear to God.
Name drop. I don't know who this is.
He's
but
this. He was the sixth god of our. I think
was
he
the real
preferred to be
one.
called the sixth god at our school. He was the biggest Drake fan.
He was the biggest
All
Drake
time.
fan.
Wow.
I remember he was talking to me about Drake for a while. But I was, again, in my alternative music, 102.1 The Edge.
Yes, sir.
I didn't really get it until I got it.
Yeah.
You know, until I matured a little bit and I started listening to more and more rap. It was Drake and I think it was like Action Bronson or something.
Wow, that's a
Nice.
good early one to have too.
But only when Action Bronson started taking it seriously.
Yeah,
You know,
that's fair.
Lamb Over Rice. I remember.
Lamb Over Rice
remember
was
you
what sold me
sharing
on
some
him.
of those songs back in the day.
absolutely just
Tearaway Shorts.
Yeah.
fire
Wild,
rapper.
wild stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm kind of the same way for Kanye, where that kind of got me into rap, and that was sort of my. But I already knew about Eminem and whatever old Ludacris videos I watched back when I was a kid and stuff like that. But that's when I really started to get into it. So that's interesting.
Yeah, because I feel like Eminem, Kanye, Ludacris, Cardinal Official.
Yes, man.
You know, real T dot man, right
Real saga
there.
motherfuckers know.
But those guys, I don't even think that they're really hip hop, if that makes any sense. I feel like those guys are mainly like pop. Like those are
Like
really,
they almost
like,
transcend.
they transcend hip hop because it's not really hip hop. Like there was no struggle in their music. Like Kanye, yes, early Kanye, yes, and Eminem, yes.
Yeah, Eminem
But
for sure.
Eminem has turned into a pop artist for me. Same
Yeah,
thing
that's
with
that.
Kanye.
There's no at this point. There's no arguing against that.
Yeah, I don't think I can safely say like they're hip hop artists anymore.
I mean, Kanye's still making hip hop, but a shell of what the music that he once was making.
Everyone's trying to transcend time now, right? Everyone's moving on from hip hop, you know. So I don't know if I can call them hip hop art. Like Kanye is not a hip hop artist anymore. Like I listen to Bully. It's straight. It's just pop.
I mean, there's one or two songs on that, and we're already getting ahead of ourselves. But that at least like production wise sound like old Kanye.
What is old Kanye though? I feel
Chipmunk soul samples.
I feel like
over
Kanye is one artist and Ye's another though.
Okay, now we're getting heady with the shit. All right.
I'm not. It's not even petty, man. Like,
I said heady.
Oh, heady. Yeah. My bad. But Ye has been, for lack of a better word, not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of people can
Post-
say that.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah. Post going crazy. Post Kim Kardashian divorce. I was.
Yeah.
What's the last true Kanye album to you then? Is it Life of Pablo? Is it Kids See Ghosts? Is it Vultures 1?
The last true Kanye album was Life of Pablo.
Yeah, I probably am inclined to agree with you.
The last acceptable listen before Bully was Yay. Yay. I think Kids See Ghosts is a great Cudi album. I don't think it's a Kanye album.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm a Donda truther, but
Me and you both like Donda. I really haven't gone back to it much though since.
I'll admit,
Come
I don't
Back to
really
Life.
go
I come
back
back
to
to Believe What I Say. I listen to that one sometimes too.
I wanna go to the
I haven't heard Jail in so long. Moon is good.
But it's really
There's
a Don
some good
Toliver
songs,
song.
but it's I don't know. Well, it's funny how because you bring up Kanye, how you still love him, and Adam obviously still has like Drake as well.
I love Kanye too, by the way.
Yeah. But these are the two artists that got you into hip hop. For me, it was Childish Gambino, and I still think he can do no wrong, and I'm such a big fan. And we all kind of like just cope and just cape for our favorite artists, the ones that got us into the genre.
Yeah. You make excuses for your faves.
Yeah.
And that's
He has less than desirable albums, Gambino, but I eat it all up. I'm still a big fan.
think Gambino has great albums, but then the last two were not my favorite.
Yeah, they're definitely lower on the list, but I listen to Bando Stone quite a bit. There's some good songs in there. Not a great album listening experience overall because it's a bit all over the place, but taking individual songs on different playlists, they come up. But I'm very biased. I'm willing to admit that.
Gambino is a great artist. Yeah.
Okay, so to center this conversation a bit, let's talk about the rollout for Iceman, the anticipation. Where were you when you first found out it was going to actually come out? Because there was a lot of teasing.
Okay, I can start, and then I think this will transition into Adam's story, from what I can gather, if I may.
Hey, it's your pod.
So, yes, it is, and never fucking forget it. So, it was me. It was friend of the show Rad Luso, friend of the show
Shout out.
IMA, and friend of the show Two Logs. We were at a wedding together, first kind of group friend wedding. Barely knew the bride and groom. Shout out David and Barbara. It was a great wedding. Me and Rad Luso took an Uber Tesla. Important.
Whoa.
It's Drake night. We have to. We requested it. And
In
we
the
get
Missoni
home.
room at the Bebelos.
Tesla plaid on the
That's where the wedding
401.
was. That's crazy. That's where the wedding was, at the Bebelos.
That's crazy, actually.
We get home pretty much right at midnight. And I knew the Drake albums were. I had it circled on my calendar with little hearts all around it. Right, I was ready for it.
Little iced out hearts.
Yeah, and and then I look and I go to I go Spotify for some. I'll go Apple Music first. It doesn't show any new album. This is like right at midnight. I'm like, what's going on? I go to Spotify and it says Habibti with this weird cover with some eyes on it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then I go back to Apple Music and then I see Maid of Honour and I'm like, I show Radluso, what am I fucking looking at here with this cover? What is this? I thought my first instinct was he was hacked. It is. Yeah. I thought he was hacked at first. I was like, there's no fucking way. What is this? And then I saw ICEMAN there as well. And then I put it all together. I'm like, he dropped 3 fucking albums. And my first reaction to Radluso, he can attest for it, is I was pissed. Because I knew we were setting up this podcast for so long. All right, we're going to get our friend Adam on. It's going to be a whole thing. And now I have to review 3 fucking Drake albums? Are you fucking kidding me?
You really live in a prison you built yourself.
I know, exactly. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I set up for failure, but my initial reaction was, I got excited because I'm okay, there's a lot of stuff here. There's going to be some good stuff.
I was relieved that he wasn't going to try to pack everything into one album. Like, you could do for his different sides of his audience.
Looking at it now, I'm very thankful he did it the way he did. But I remember texting the group chat because you were MIA for a little bit.
I said love you boys, and then I went
and
MIA.
then he went MIA. So we immediately we're fucking all drinking, so we're thinking the worst case. We're like, what is this guy? What's going on? And then I remember texting you like, you can't kill yourself, Adam. Drake just dropped 3 albums. You can't do it.
Little did you know, I said that because Drake dropped 3 albums. I was like, this night can't get any better.
Yeah.
You know, my son went to bed early. You know, I was on the toilet. You know, I was tuned in to the live stream, guys. The live stream listening party.
Ooh. Yeah, see, I missed all of that. I didn't know that even happened.
I just had to take a moment.
So listening to the live stream stuff, was it apparent that he was dropping multiple albums at that point?
So the way the live stream was set up, right? Because we got that promo notification on Instagram saying May 15.
Well, there's the ice block thing. That's how it came.
That was another thing that we can talk about.
But yeah, anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. It was May 15, and then he's dropped on Instagram on stories May 14, 10 p.m. YouTube, and we were like, well, okay, what the heck's going on? I thought it was going to be like another episode. You know how he did those Iceman episodes of him, like,
whatever, yeah.
I thought it was just going to be him in that friggin' dark room, and that's how it started off. And then all of a sudden, it just transitioned into literally maybe 2 hours of just straight music videos.
Yeah.
I was a little overwhelmed because I was like, what am I looking at right now? Yeah. It's just like I'm hearing song after song after song, skyline shots after skyline shots after skyline shots. It's like Toronto.
Yeah.
And at one point, I just remember, I'm like, Chloe was like screaming at me to hurry up in the bathroom, and I'm like, I literally texted her, I can't move because if I move, I'm gonna miss something.
Drake's got him paralyzed in the toilet, man. I can't believe it.
So I'm sitting on the toilet watching every single one of these videos. Chloe put my son to bed because I was just not in a state to really talk to anybody at that point or deal with it.
And you stayed on the toilet for the rest of the night?
No. Well,
in case he shits himself out of excitement, he's got to be right there.
No, it wasn't okay. I wasn't shitting, but like I was on the toilet, like I was hiding in the bathroom,
just getting a hernia for no reason.
Yeah. The lid was closed.
As Drake would have wanted it.
All right. No,
we kid.
So yeah, no, I texted you boys. I'm like, I love you boys, you know, because this is a great fucking night.
It's never a bad time to say you love your mates. You know?
Like, I'm going to Jamaica tomorrow. Like the next day.
Because we didn't hear from you, and then all of a sudden you sent a picture and you're in Jamaica. I'm like, this guy was so excited about Drake dropping 3 albums, he had to fly out to Jamaica. He's like, fuck you, I'm getting out of here. I got to hear this shit on the beach, man. Like, are you kidding me?
Unfortunately,
it must have been a great environment to listen to the Drake albums in. Especially like not fucking Maid of Honour.
I had my listening party. I didn't really get to listen to it that much in Jamaica because as a father, you have to kind of make sure your child doesn't drown. There was moments on the beach where I was like, I got to, I think, what did I miss? And then I was like, I was vibing out. I was like, this is fire. Then, you know, he turned upside down with his life jacket, so I had to run into the water to kind of
you almost missed
back
it.
over.
Damn.
Babies trying not to kill themselves is kind of hilarious sometimes. So yeah, no, it was but it was good. It was really good. The plane ride was good. The experience of listening to it was good. It was a fire night.
Wow.
It was. And
the ice blocks, I did not pay attention to the ice blocks because I was like, this is a very expensive lesson for the city to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny how it just all went from like such a big deal, and then the next day it was like the fire marshals are hosing it down. We got to cut. There's no way we can do this. Like
It was summer.
it was a cool, yeah.
Why did they get the fire marshal? Just wait like 2 weeks.
Well, because I think at that point, like early May, it was still pretty cold. Like it wasn't hot enough where it was going to melt naturally.
Yeah, it's
I
that
think
Toronto weather,
I
you
think
can
he was a
never
little bit
count on
premature
it.
with that.
So let's just
as a real Torontonian, he should have known that. Honestly,
The skies are gray in Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Isn't
Cut his
that
mic
that's
off.
from the
Cut his
album.
mic off.
That's from the album.
Cut his
No,
mic off,
he's
Cut.
okay. That's from the album.
All right.
No, I feel like the city of Toronto just kind of decided to waste a ton of money with that when they literally could have just let the weather deal with it, you know. But
Yeah, eventually, maybe they needed this spot for something else. I don't know.
Safety concerns, regulations,
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
just close the parking lot. You
Yeah.
closed the 401 for longer.
Because I think they stopped allowing people up on the structure. I thought, but then somehow someone got up there and found the thing with a pickaxe or some shit. I don't know. how they
Yeah.
got
Well,
it, but-
Drake also bombed Downsview.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was that for a music video or was that just for fun?
People were quite frightened, and the city had to apologize.
Hey,
Honestly so. Like it was scary.
But he could do that, man. It's showing his power in the city.
It's funny how you guys both had unique experiences listening to this.
You just sat down
Drake.
and shut up and
Well,
listened.
I listened to it the next day at work, and it was a horrible day. we had to drive to Cambridge for this company lunch, and they had a food truck there. I was excited for the food truck.
Okay.
Then I get there, and all their options are like schnitzel and burgers and fucking bratwurst, and like I don't like any of that shit. I don't like German food at all.
No
So I
burgers?
was fucking pissed off.
Damn.
And I was listening to it on the way. I couldn't figure out how to get my music on the aux of the truck. So I was just listening to it off my phone,
Oh,
like
brother.
horrible quality, and I'm just listening to Drake do the same flow he's done a million number times, and I'm just getting pissed off.
Oh man.
And then honestly, the more I listened to it, the less pissed off. Like I actually started to enjoy it after a while, but
that's not a great first listening
that first
experience.
day, holy shit, I was so angry.
Yeah.
When it got to like Little Birdie, I was just like, what am I doing with my life? Listening to this fucking crap. But you know, with the proper audio, I got more enjoyment out of it, and we'll get
Yeah.
into a full review. But yeah, it was quite the rollout. You said your dad saw the ice block.
My
too,
dad
right?
was there. Yeah. He went to see the ice block. He went to the city just to see it. No, there was a field trip or something, and then they were waiting for a bus, and they were like right there, and they just walked over and saw it. So
If I'm having a
interesting
shitty day,
stuff.
don't give me schnitzel.
Exactly.
Like if
I'd welcome some schnitzel. I don't know about right now.
If you're making me do some hard labor like moving pallets and shit,
I mean, that's probably not gonna. Yeah, not gonna
Don't
suit
get-
the greatest
don't give me
in the
like
sun.
Oscar Mayer wieners for my lunch. You know what I mean? Especially when you promise me like some good food truck food. Anyways, that
Like,
gave
give
me
me some fried chicken or pizza or something. Like I don't like this fucking German crap. Anyway,
Damn,
was it
man.
were the hot dogs beige? You know, like those beige hot dogs, not even like the colored ones. You know, just the.
I didn't even. I was so pissed off. All I got was a pretzel, and it wasn't even warm. And I just fucking like, just stuck it in the little cheese thing, and was just
man.
like, "This is my life, I guess."
fucking pretzel.
Fucking Drake, man. How could he?
I would hate Drake after that too.
Yeah, it was. But then by the time it got into the second album, Habibti, I was actually kind of vibing on the way back because I was like, well, this is, you know, I can bob my head to it. It's
Sure.
not, you know,
and
nothing crazy.
and we'll get into because I think we're going to talk about Iceman first, do the big rundown, and then talk about the other two after. What was the if you guys can remember the listening order that you guys did first?
Iceman, Habibti, Maid of Honour.
I did reverse. I did Habibti, Maid of Honor, Iceman. I saved Iceman for last
Whoa, interesting.
because that was the one that was like an hour 20 minutes. I'm like, I don't have this time right now, so I'm just going to listen to the 40-minute one and then
You didn't
the
wanna burn
35-minute
yourself
one. And
out.
then, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, I listened to the live stream, so I was kind of conflicted,
Right.
Right, because I knew that he said because at the very end of the live stream, he's like 3 albums. I said, wait a minute,
Yeah.
what? So I didn't know which one to listen to. I took a look at the track list for all of them, and I kind of just inferred which one was Iceman, and I decided I wanted to listen to Habibti first. What a mistake! Put me right to bed. It was like midnight.
yeah.
And then I tried getting through Maid of Honor. I couldn't do it on the night, and then
Yeah.
I just left Iceman because I knew I had just listened to the live stream. So,
Yeah, you've heard most of the songs already.
yeah,
You
so
were
I was-
draked out.
Yeah.
as much as a man could say without sounding weird, yeah, I was a little bit Drake out.
Yeah, because I want to say Iceman for last because I figured I would like that one the most. So I was like, let me just get these other two out of the way and then save the best for last, hopefully. And that's kind of how it worked out for me. But we can get into our full opinions now if you guys are ready. Dive right in.
What was your order, Pasty?
Oh, I didn't listen to that.
The order was the songs I forced them to listen to in the car today when we were going along McQuaid.
Damn.
To rent the equipment.
That was the only exposure that I've gotten.
Yeah.
Damn, Drake, you got to work harder. You know,
Yeah.
you got to grind.
You got to work harder for my attention.
There's one song on
Aubrey.
I don't know which I can't remember which album it's on, but there's one song that might pique your interest. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about, but we'll get into it. It addresses someone you know in your life, so we'll get there.
He knows this person, and they got addressed on a Drake
I don't really
album.
know what you're talking about, so I'm interested.
yeah,
to see
we'll
where
get
you
there.
get
Let's
when
not
you get
spoil
to
it.
By
Let's
chance,
do it.
is it Chromas?
Yeah, Josh is great friends with Chromas. Yeah.
Hey.
I haven't heard Chroma's name in so long.
Sounds like a solid chick, you know. So, anyways,
Solid
I mean,
shit.
Josh did talk with that one stripper pretty long when we went to the strip club.
true.
This is pre-girlfriend, okay? Don't worry. This is way pre-girlfriend.
We know your current girlfriend does not listen to the fucking podcast.
Maya
So.
knows that I went there one time.
Okay. Got to.
You talked to that
Shout out
stripper
Maya.
for as long as Drake would.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as long. It's pretty hard to talk to a stripper as long as Drake.
Yeah. Yeah.
as much as I
Until
love
it
my
wasn't.
boy, I feel like he's a yapper, low key.
Yeah.
You know, Drake,
Oh, yeah,
especially
yeah, yeah.
around women, he just wouldn't shut up.
Oh yeah,
No.
especially a little bit.
Well, if he's
the,
off a perk or something, he's fucking going off.
I've never been around someone off of a perk, but I imagine, just straight talking about how he hates his ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know, and it just works for him because he's straight. You know, he's got a beard lineup that will slice a kiwi. You know, so I don't know.
We're all straight men here, by the way. Just
Yeah, but that man's lineup is insane. I don't know. His
Okay,
barber
yeah.
must attack it with like a ruler or like a protractor.
He's probably got the best Middle Eastern barber this side of fucking the Jordan River, dog.
Can't even pronounce his name.
yeah.
Just my dog.
It's got like 5 different dashes. All this, all that. All right, we're
Tips
getting
on
on
the barrels of
all right,
oil.
all right.
But he does mention Middle Eastern people a ton on
Yes.
all 3 of these albums.
Yeah.
Yep,
Absolutely.
yep. He named one Habibti, and then he said Astaghfirullah and one on ICEMAN. So Drake might be hitting his Islam phase. You never know.
He might be.
Relocation to Riyadh,
Oh shit!
the Riyadh Rap Festival.
Oh,
you start
dude,
seeing-
headlined by Rapcast.
Fucking
We'll
Drake.
sell out for a bag.
Why don't we get into our Iceman first thoughts, first listen, general review, and then
Yeah.
we'll get into a little track by track to get into the specifics. I'll give my take
Go ahead.
first. Okay. Upon listening to it 5 or 6 times,
5 or 6 is crazy. I listened to it I think 3 times. Go ahead.
hey, I'm a dedicated podcaster, okay? This is the only job I really take seriously, and I don't get paid yet. Basically, my current take is that I like the first 6 or 7 songs. It kind of falls off for me around Burning Bridges. I don't really like the A$AP Rocky disses. There's a couple kind of interesting moments on the
It's distracting.
last half of it, but it just gets too bogged down in all the things I don't really like about Drake's albums, which I always have a hard time getting all the way through it because I find his personality gets a little grating. But overall, I don't think it's a terrible album. I think it's probably his best since fucking, I don't know, Her Loss. Maybe, actually, Her Loss was
Yeah.
kind of shitty. When I
It
listen
wasn't
back to it,
shitty, but it's not his. It's not his best.
I think it's better than For All the Dogs, personally. But
that's a steep.
let's go with you next.
So first listen, I was like, I knew because I kind of heard some of the songs a little bit before I listened to the Iceman album, just from being online. You couldn't avoid it. So I knew he was dissing people and Kendrick and whoever, right, a bunch on this album, and I should have expected that. There's still a lot of that on there, which I understand and I respect to a certain extent for sure. But we'll get into that later, I suppose. In terms of just my initial thoughts, I think it's a pretty decent Drake album. Probably I'd say, top 3 post views. I put For All the Dogs up there. I put this one up there, and then maybe,
Certified Lover Boy.
honestly, maybe Certified Lover Boy. Even though I clowned it so hard when it came out, there's actually some pretty good songs on there. maybe More Life as well. But I haven't listened to that whole thing front to back in a long time. But I already see Adam shaking his head over there.
These takes are egregious, guys.
There's a lot of impressive moments on here rapping wise that shows that he's still got it. Some good hooks as well. But I think I'm in agreement with Alex in terms of it still is a modern Drake album where the runtime is just a little bit too long. Towards the end, there's still some good songs to me, but it's just at that point I'm tired of hearing it. And subject matter wise is pretty much the same stuff that we've been getting the past 10 years.
Everyone
maybe?
betrayed me. I don't have any real
I mean, the
friends.
betrayal stuff is really he has a reason to talk about it now. So
yeah,
that's,
if he's going to talk about that on any album,
Yeah.
it should be this one.
But he's been talking about that for a while now.
So let's give the floor to Adam here. Let's see.
What can I say, guys? This is the greatest album that's come out since before For All the Dogs, since before her loss. ICEMAN is generational. I would say it's the longest anticipated response to a beef.
Okay.
Right? Anticipated
probably.
and sorry, most anticipated response to a beef. I think
And longest.
him and
2
longest.
years.
Yeah, because I think that Nas Jay-Z beef was very big when it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think Biggie and Pac was also very big when it's happening, but it's been like 2 years, you know, and he's been teasing this release for about maybe a year out of those 2 years, you know,
Yeah,
and
for
you could
quite a while.
you could tell some of these songs are old. Like he put What Did I Miss on
Yeah.
ICEMAN. I think this album surpasses anything he's dropped since Certified Lover Boy. So yeah, 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that take.
I've
I've enjoyed it more and more the more I've listened to it.
Yeah.
And the more I'm like, there's not really that many like bad songs on here. There's some that I like less than others, but there's none that I'm really taking off my phone right away. Maybe Little Birdie. The mix on it is just not. It just not for me.
I don't have Little Birdie because shout out 1900 Rugrat, but
Ooh,
I would say this album is like I kept looking like because I know I knew I was gonna be. I didn't know I was gonna be here to talk about it, but I knew at some point someone was gonna ask me what was the moment that you said, okay, I can turn off ICEMAN and you know the rest of the songs I don't really care. I don't see that until like the second last song. And
yeah. The
that's
second
when
last song should have been the last song. I think.
Yeah, I think that was. Hold on, I have it here. It's like Make Them No.
Firm Friends is the second to
It
last.
seems
Yeah,
we're
Firm
all in
Friends.
kind of agreement that near the end of the
No,
album,
Don't Worry.
it starts to feel kind of. Yeah.
Don't Worry. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got barred down way too much in the album, and I just tuned out.
My favorite. I have two kind of favorite styles of Drake songs. One of them being like the passion fruit jungle, super melodic, hooky, catchy, singy, dancey kind of stuff.
Controversial.
Yeah, and the other being the super bar heavy, the timestamp songs, those kind of songs. And we've got a lot of those here, but so towards the end, the last two songs, I'm like, okay, you've already given to me this kind of song to me like 3 times on here. I can't. There's only so much I can take.
I don't think Yeah, I feel like as an artist, like ex-artist,
He's an artist. Come on,
as
look him
someone
up.
who's
We're all
made
artists.
music before,
Yeah.
right there, and someone who's made albums before. I think at some point, like when you're making your album, you're like really into it, and you're like it's your whole life, and you're literally every single second of the day. What can I do to make this better? How can I take this to the next level?
Yeah.
And you get to a point where you just kind of lose the plot a little bit. I think Don't Worry kind of lost the plot, and he got it back on Firm Friends, in my opinion. But it's just you've barred me down for too many songs. It's hard to take the listener out of it and then put them back into it. If that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
So
Because there's still a lot to say in the last 2 tracks, but then he kind of like with I think it was a 1-2 punch of Little Birdie and then Don't Worry. It's like these are a little bit less serious kind of songs. Maybe could have cut those and kept it just the real shit. But
definitely a long album, though, I will say.
yeah, and that's you know, all these complaints of like, oh, it's the same kind of tired subject matter. The album's a little bit too long. Like at this point, I shouldn't expect anything more from Drake. This is kind of what he's been doing the past several many albums. He has these long albums. He maybe does it for the streaming numbers. Maybe does it because he just likes all these songs and he just wants to put them out on these albums. That could just be as simple as that. So I really shouldn't be like, he didn't put out a 30-minute digestible record. He did with 2 of the other albums. So I can't really be too bad at that.
As a Drake fan, I can comfortably say Drake makes music for 2-ish
For him.
kinds of people.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
well, for
Buddy
Alex,
Alex. Yeah.
definitely Alex.
Yeah.
No, but he makes music for 2 different kinds of people. He makes music for women,
Yep.
and he makes music for Drake.
Whoa.
Okay.
I
So we
think
need a woman
that's-
on this show, really, is what you're trying to say.
I think a woman's perspective is very different. Like, my girlfriend, fiance.
Yeah, I was going to say.
My
I'm gonna correct you there.
My fiance, she'll listen to ICEMAN, and I asked her what her breakdown of it was, and she's like, my favorite song is Little Birdie. I said, really?
Yeah.
Really? Not Run to Atlanta, not
Shebang.
Shebang.
Shut the fuck up, Janice.
Oh,
Come on.
all right, that's a Joe Budden reference, but we're not gonna.
Is it actually okay? Let's get into it when we get the track by track. But
Yeah,
go
but
ahead.
yeah, no, she's like, I love Little Birdie. I think it was like that and Shebang, and what was the second song? Dust.
Dust. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was like, those are the ones that work for me, and I was like, I can see it because those are all songs for women.
Is Dust a song for women though? That's kind of for the fellows a little bit with the fucking beat. That's kind of like a non-stop type of song.
Yeah, I mean,
Girls like those stuff.
hard to
Yeah,
say.
that's true.
Because my take on it was more that like he dropped 3 albums. Iceman is mainly for the straight male part of his audience. Habibti
Yeah.
is more for the party, the LGBT, the girls, and then that third one, Maid of Honor, is like the straight R&B, like old school.
I thought Maid of
kind
Honor
of
was
thing.
dancehall.
I'd say reverse. I'd say Maid of Honor is the, dance hall.
Or maybe I'm
Girl
mixing
one.
those two up in my
Habibti
head,
is the
but-
R&B kind of, maybe also kind of for
But
the
I
girls.
feel like Iceman, this was like his most mainstream. This is like he's doing the lyrical rap here, throwing a bone to hit the the r/hip hop type
yeah.
fans.
Shout out Reddit.
The people who go crazy for multisyllabic song rhyming structures and
Yeah.
like inner rhymes and all these kinds of things. And
The entendres.
one of my more niche criticisms is that when Drake goes and bars out on you on those couple of songs, like I can't remember the title, but the one where he's like free.
Make them
Make them pay.
pay?
One of
There's
my
a few
more
Make them
songs
remember.
on
Make
there.
them
Yeah, one of
remember.
those.
my niche criticism is that when Drake is doing that lyrical thing, it's like I can just see his whole writer's room just going at it, and like it's like almost too written. Like it doesn't feel,
You can hear him reading off the fucking notes app kind of shit.
or it just gets kind of predictable. But I don't know. That's a more strange. That's not really like
for what it's
that's
worth.
not one of my better criticisms. Anyway.
For what it's worth, and it might not even be out yet, but he's credited as the only writer, I'm pretty sure, on like all of these songs. For what it's worth, at least right now, Genius might have something different. At least on like Apple Music, it just says like Aubrey Graham or whatever.
Okay.
But there's a lot of producers in the mix, so maybe there's maybe there's other stuff going on. But
Like as a guy who likes lyrical rap, I can feel myself being pandered to in these songs. And I'm not always buying it.
Yeah.
Certain lines, I'm like, that was clever.
yeah,
But like, I'm not fully getting into the groove of it because I feel like there's too many words and there's too much explanation all the
just
time.
the flow can be a little bit like, I don't know, storytelling. But if it's on a 5-minute song, it can be a lot. You know what I mean, it could be a lot. He could bar you out like Adam
like
said.
the line about I rack up at
'Cause
Chanel
I do
because I do buy
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Middle Eastern or whatever. Like, I was like, okay, I see what you
That's
did there. I see
fire.
what you did there. But like, keep going, do something different.
There's a lot of lyrics we'll get into in the track by track where I want to do a game on the show because we used to do kind of a thing of is it fire or is it trash, and we have to vote. Now there's a few of us in here. I want to do an Iceman themed one where is it cold or is it mold? Okay, so we'll go through the when I have them on
Is
here.
it
We'll go
cold
through
or
some of
mold?
the bars
Okay.
and we'll do cold or mold. We'll vote in the room. And Josh hasn't heard a lot of these bars, so he'll be just hearing the bar itself without the context of the song, and he has a kind of a unbiased opinion.
I can't do that because there's got to be 3 people because there's a clear winner.
Well, we want to get your take on it too,
All right, sure.
just for fun. There's no game. I'm not doing any
Your
points.
take
It's
matters.
just- yeah. There's no winners.
Any more general thoughts on the album before we
Yes.
do a track by track?
I can see where people were going with it right away. As soon as I clicked play on the album, he's saying ice. He's saying ice. I'm like, okay, people are gonna say something about him calling his album Iceman in 2026 with the fucking ice raids happening in America. People are gonna say something about the Michael Jackson glove on the cover. People are going to say something about the fucking OK symbol being a fucking white nationalist or whatever type of fucking thing. Like, I can already see...
People are going to make narratives about how this is like a mega album.
4chan fucking thing of how it's like a white power fucking thing. People tried to reclaim
because
the OK
it's
symbol.
OK, but then it's a P and a W with this.
Why is it
white power
always
shit.
at the source of some bullshit is 4chan?
I know. I Googled it. I was like, what is the meaning behind this? And it stemmed from 4chan. I'm like, that makes perfect fucking sense. So I can already see the narratives of like, okay, the haters are really going to latch onto these kind of things. I mean, doing the Michael Jackson glove, he's done it before. Maybe not the best timing to do the Michael Jackson thing with the movie coming out and people having opinions on that. But I guess he couldn't have necessarily timed that in terms of the rollout. But
he's bigger than Michael Jackson.
Okay, let's get into that. So
in physical stature, yes.
In just in general.
He just passed his record for most #1 songs. But looking at the Drake #1 songs list, you got fucking Way Too Sexy on there. You got Tootsie Slide. Like, what are the quality of these #1 songs? You got some features on there. I think the only ones that I really fucked with.
You can't compare the fame of somebody in the '80s to somebody now.
Because streaming versus
different.
pre-streaming is completely different worlds.
I agree. I completely agree. And in a world that is super uber connected, you know, everyone knew Michael Jackson when there wasn't any internet.
Yeah.
But now there is internet. And the person that's on top is Drizzy Rizzy Drake. All right. I think Michael Jackson had his flaws, you know.
Wait, what?
No.
This
is news to me.
Had some kids in his bed. I don't know what the heck was going on there, but I think at the end of the day, I can confidently say Drake's bigger than Michael Jackson because...
Like now or like just in terms of all time?
Just... Michael Jackson started off in the Jackson 5, right? And not discounting what he went through a lot of hell, right? He was a black man in America, abusive father. I think his mother died or something. I didn't watch the movie or know that much about his backstory, but he released some of the greatest music of all time, some of the most foundational music of all time. You know, he's constantly sampled, constantly referred to in not only, you know, research texts, historical texts. He's one of the most influential artists of all time. But I think at the end of the day, when we look at who has a bigger impact, not just culturally, but financially on their city, globally on the music scene in a total, like, sure, you know, Michael Jackson had more fans, right? But Drake has propped up so many artists. Their fans, if you really want to think about it, he made some of those artists. You could make an argument that their fans are therefore his fans because he brought them to light.
You know, he's not God, man.
He's not God.
I can see your point.
He's not God.
That's kind of how I feel about Kanye, to be honest.
Yeah,
I mean, this goes back to the fucking.
But it's just like the bias thing of it.
I think again, Kanye probably bigger than Michael Jackson. I think.
Okay, now I'm kind of
okay. Come on.
Like,
what about Childish Gambino?
No.
Until he makes Kawhi 2, I don't know, man.
All right.
But I think that being bigger than Michael Jackson doesn't discount Michael Jackson's legacy. I just think that Drake is, unfortunately, for the Michael Jackson diehards, he's bigger than them. And you know, Iceman, absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. I think that there's not one bad song on there.
All right, we'll get into it.
Okay.
We'll let that take sit for a little bit, and we'll get into it. Let me see if there's any other just overall thoughts when I get off before we get track by track. He has a lot to say. This is I noticed it's the longest gap between solo Drake albums in his career. Because obviously last year was Party Next Door, and the one before that was that For All the Dogs?
For All the Dogs.
Yeah, so that was like 2023. So it's been 3 years.
Yeah, but then he did Her Loss before that. There was a break from Her Loss to CLB.
I think there was like 2-year periods in between all of those.
Yeah.
This is the first 3 year that I could see, at least what Apple Music told me. So I understand he has a lot to say. On first listen, I was like, are there any real hits on here? And we'll get into it when we get track by track. I mean, Janice Shut the Fuck Up just went #1. I think there's maybe one or two other songs that could potentially get there. But usually when I listen to a Drake album, even if I'm not a big fan of it, like the last with Triple S, I knew Nokia was going to be a fucking hit. Like, just listening to like, that's a hit song. There wasn't first off jumped out at me like this is a hit, and mainly because I think he's barring out a lot on this album, so it's like he's not really trying to make a hit on Iceman necessarily, whereas on the other two albums maybe he was.
Whisper My Name is the biggest hit in my book.
I
Personally,
disagree.
That was my favorite track.
I disagree.
On it, but
Whisper My Name? That's a Rick Ross diss. You don't like Rick Ross?
no.
Wow. Blunt.
That's a weird take.
I mean, not really. Like, sure, I like Rick Ross. Like, I like Soulja Boy or whatever. But like,
Aston Martin music, man. That's his biggest hit, and it's a Drake song. But we're not gonna take away from the Rose.
best feature on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Rick Ross?
Pusha T.
Rick Ross on
Nicki?
I
No.
said Pusha T. He said Nicki. You said Rick Ross. That just goes to show how great of an album
Nicki?
that is, really.
Rick Ross on Devil in a New Dress.
Yeah.
Nicki Monster verse?
She's canceled now. Can't do that anymore.
They're all canceled though. Everyone that was on that album is canceled, man.
Listen, Kanye said even more egregious stuff than Nicki Minaj has said, and she's only doing it to get her husband out of jail. So
Her rapist husband. Yeah, it's commendable, Alex. Come on.
Look, who doesn't have a rapist husband that they try to get out of jail? I mean,
me.
it happens all the time, folks.
Oh boy.
Like, okay, all right.
I mean,
First major swear word, 50 minutes in.
I can confidently say Nicki was the best verse on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy without getting into her MAGA background.
Okay.
Even
Okay, this
though-
will be a good clip. Andrew,
You just jinxed it.
Any
You
crazy
just
things to
jinxed it by
say?
saying it's a good clip. I'll say Nicki Minaj was always overrated. That's what I'll say. Never a big fan of Nicki Minaj. Mainly because I don't like women, though. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay. You don't like women.
Women
yeah.
with fake butts.
Yeah, come on. I like
Only
them
the
real.
real. I only like them real.
The only,
All right. Track by track, Iceman.
Anyway, this is not the sports cast. We do not
No.
talk about sports on this
But Drake
show.
is a big better, so it plays into
Steak.
it.
Shout out Steak.
Sure. Well,
Shout out our sponsor. Oh,
company
me?
that is
Oh,
currently
shout out our
under an indictment.
Yes.
Steak.com.
Yes,
Please send your children there to learn how to gamble responsibly.
also nowcharge.com.
yes, sir.
EV valet charging. Thank you for sponsoring us. I gave you like $1, you know.
Well, you were going to give me $10. I said put it on a parlay.
Oh yeah, and I did, and I lost.
Yeah.
So
That's my
So
luck. I
this
would have
is-
put it on a parlay and lost.
So we're
anyway,
just doing the sales pitch right now then, all right?
That was it.
Start
I'm
with
always-
saying, first of all, this is Dotboyy and listening to the Rapcast. Then you can get into your
Oh,
ad. I'm just fully coaching you now for
Perfect.
these clips.
perfect. This is Dotboy. I'm with the Rapcast right now. Shout out NowCharge for sponsoring us. We will put a parlay in for you, I guess.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Okay. You're going to be a trillionaire.
All right.
Oh, rainbet.com.
All right.
We're
come
hitting
on.
all the keywords here.
All right.
Fucking
about to get
a damn
thousands of
killer
views.
when you figure out one of his videos is a rain bet commercial. Oh, I feel so betrayed.
All right. Make him cry. First song.
Solid
Iceman.
intro. I heard you was thorough with the bread, but there's some shit you got to pony up to. So here's a full explanation of that bar.
Okay. The only song really like this, and kind of a fake out, where you think he's gonna be super vulnerable and take accountability and reflect earnestly on everything that's happened, and he does that the whole song, and then the rest of it is victim, pretty much the rest of the album regarding the beef. Unfortunately,
Okay. This is why I don't understand how people are gonna hate on this album. He even acknowledged in the song that he lost the beef. You know what I mean?
he said it without
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah, he said it without saying it. He's like, I took.
The Grim Reaper thing, like what was it like to meet the Reaper and
Yeah, and how
like
he
that.
died and now he's resurrected and everything like that. And he's fighting conflicting feelings on that. I think that it's a great intro. It's a
Yeah.
great intro.
I agree. Yeah, he's really kind of sorting through his feelings post beef.
Yeah.
You know,
I'd say this next little stanza is like just perfectly sums up Drake to a T on this album a little bit. I don't do psychedelics because I'm scared of unpacking. Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it seriously because she's very attractive. And then a few bars later, he says, I put the man in manipulation. like, this is the most Drake shit I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like,
Honestly, as
talking about
somebody who's
accountability
afraid to do
and shit like that,
psychedelics and therapy,
Yeah.
I totally relate to that one. I do
Yeah.
not want to see my third eye or any of that shit. I like normal world. I
it
like
just
the normal
it
world.
tells you so much about him right there, for better or for worse. Like, because I mean, Kendrick told him to take ayahuasca and to therapy is a great start type of shit, and he's directly acknowledging like, I'm not doing that.
But
fuck
it's
shit,
also
man.
a Sopranos reference, okay? Because Tony, he's in love with his therapist, and because he's a
Okay.
toxic male who's a mobster who's trying to keep his
Sure,
fucking
sure.
business together despite all the betrayals and all the
I did want to say
treachery.
for a fucking album called Iceman from a supposed mob head boss here, no Richard Kuklinski bars this whole fucking time.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't know what to tell you. I
That
was
was
waiting for
an overlook.
I was waiting
if
for
I've
that
ever
one.
seen one.
I like the whole battle stanza towards the end. They want to talk about a battle. I'm battling patience, frustration. About to turn 40. I'm battling aging. Battling the fact that album ain't even dropping. Already ass is complaining. Fuck it. I'll battle the label. Battle the majors. I'll battle the stations to put me back in rotation.
Just rap the whole thing for God's
Drake
sake.
I
might
did.
be Confucius, dude. I'm not gonna lie, because how did he know? How did he know as soon as the album dropped? You know, people were gonna be like, "Wow, this is such an L album." It hadn't been like 30 minutes before I started seeing those.
Because
comments.
he saw the pattern the past 10 years of people calling his stuff shit off the bat, and he could put two and two together and be like, people are going to hate this shit off the bat.
Here's a question for
Pretty
you.
easy prediction. to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah, that's fair. But
If that was on Polymarket, he would have fucking cleaned
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck up.
here's a question for you: do you think people hate Drake more or after the Kendrick beef?
There's more of an excuse to hate him more post Kendrick beef. I think.
I think most people are bandwagoners, and
True.
they started to. There was too much institutional support behind Kendrick's side of the beef, to the point where it was all you were seeing was Not Like Us for a whole summer and a whole like another half a year, and then the GNX, and then a whole year of
Super Bowl and
all that. And
music
I think people
videos
did. I think there was a genuine. Okay, I'm kind of sick of this crap. I want to go back to turning my brain off and just vibing out to some Hotline Bling type songs. You know.
I do think that I think that the people who, there are a lot of people, I've seen it firsthand, there are a lot of people who hated Drake but never had a good enough reason to say why. And then as soon as this Kendrick and Drake thing was like, yes, this is the reason. Like, now I can finally speak my mind of like why I don't like
Right.
Drake and stuff like that.
Or it's like, oh, he's calling him a pedophile. Now I can call him a pedophile because it's a fucking #1 song and it's a fucking on the Super Bowl and shit. Like, it gives people an excuse to hate more on him.
But also like,
And I'd say the hate definitely went up over past the beef for sure.
So then my follow-up question, because you guys really kind of relay the same sentiments I have, do you think that the album hate and the response to this album would be the exact same if he hadn't gone after Lucian Grange, if he hadn't been up for a renewal after this drop?
Talking purely just UMG lawsuit
Speculative
shit?
renewal, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about all that.
I mean,
Really.
because didn't it get dismissed?
It
The
got
lawsuit?
like the lawsuit got dismissed. There's speculation that he's up for renewal with UMG because he dropped three albums at
trying to get out
once
of his contract. Yeah.
to try and get out of his contract. There's also speculation that UMG is really pushing for this to get onto the Grammy nomination list.
Right.
All rumors, you know.
I mean, he hasn't submitted stuff for the Grammys in years. Like, even
Yeah,
before the
for
beef.
sure.
Like,
But I think this one specifically, they were really kind of looking forward to putting this, because this is what, like I said at the beginning, this is one of the most anticipated album
yeah.
of, you know,
It's gonna be the.
our generation probably.
It's definitely gonna be the biggest album of the year for sure.
Yeah. So I think if he hadn't gone after Lucian Grange, my perspective is that this whole Drake Kendrick beef nonsense that's still going on to this day. I don't know how this is still, you know, debated. Like I'm a Drake fan, but he lost. But
Yeah. I mean, he's perpetuating it here on this album. Taking
he's-
this all
he's-
over the thing.
Yeah, he's confirming
it
it.
sells tickets for
Yeah.
both sides.
That's
So
true.
I mean,
But I feel like the animosity hasn't left. You know,
Between
like
the two of them.
between the
between
two
him
of
and the
them,
label?
between the label, between the fans, I feel like the animosity
it's still
oh yeah, nothing
is still
was solid.
fresh.
because like the Drake and Kendrick shit ruined hip hop discourse forever, and now with Iceman, it's just gonna keep it going for even longer. And if Kendrick
it's
drops an
extended
album
it.
this year or whatever, like it's gonna be even more. Like it's gonna keep
It got to
perpetuating the same shit.
It got to the point where
Drake was dropping Iceman, and I think a month, like in April or something, I heard like Kendrick was dropping Fireman in response. Like,
yeah. You got
are we
all that
serious
shit.
right
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
Fireman.
It's to the point where you can't mention one of them without the other person's name being mentioned. And I kind of, as much as I enjoyed the spectacle of the beef, I really would rather have it that not be the case at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's been rap beefs before, but something to get to this level where you're performing a diss song on the Super Bowl stage, there needs to be some institutional support behind that to create a narrative and to, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Jay-Z being the one to pick who fucking does the Super Bowl, Dr. Dre
and I
dabbing
think
up
that's when
Lucian Green at the fucking Grammys when he won the thing. It's like, okay, like there's background shit happening here for sure.
Because he says, I'm a corporate America hit survivor on Dust. So I think like he's trying to paint this up like it's kind of a conspiracy against him, and I think that that's not completely false.
No, I don't think it
that
had
being said, I think there's also people who have genuine valid reasons to not like the guy, and that's all right. But
and I could see why
I see his perspective is what I'm trying to say.
He went forward with a lawsuit, but it's just such a bad look after losing the beef to then go and sue. Even he's not even suing Kendrick, he's suing his label. But it has to do with Kendrick, so it was just a bad look, I think, more so than anything. I don't blame him for trying to, you know, if he thinks he got wronged by his label, go ahead.
Yeah.
But he was only gonna get clowned for that move.
Unless
he won and changed the fucking
that.
music industry for the better, then people are gonna clown him.
Right. I don't really get all the label politics stuff as much as I want to kind of focus on the music more because I don't really know about UMG versus this and
I used to
that.
live right beside the UMG building in Toronto there, and yeah.
The fact that they have a building
Yeah.
there. Olivia
Go back to
Chow,
No
get
Ho-
on it.
No Ho King, bro.
You let Drake blow up some random field, but you're still letting UMG stay here? Get out of
I'm
here,
glad
bro.
I'm not living there now, or else fucking there'd be hits out on me.
Speaking of dust, girls from Atlanta, call me Santa.
Let's get into it.
That was fire. Come on, guys.
I did like the intro, a bit corny with the girls from Australia. What can I tell you?
What can I tell you?
I mean, but it's Drake.
That was
man,
classic
whatever.
Drake. I don't think you can really.
I like this song.
I like the Sam Bankman freed all my guys line. Like, he's so tapped in with all the crypto scammers and fucking like no one else is gonna shout him out.
No, I don't even know who that is.
Sam
man.
Bankman Freed. It was the FTX thing. It was.
I don't know what any of that means, man.
Okay,
Yeah, let's put 'em away.
speaking of lyric breakdowns, I saw a funny thing on Dust where they were like, you know how he says, I am.
Yeah, that was my favorite part of the song.
But like there was a
hype
whole
moment.
breakdown where it's like this comes from the biblical I am therefore
yeah,
I
I
am,
saw that, yeah.
which is
Oh
blah
my
blah blah, and
Yeah.
his Jewish
It's-
roots and all
it's-
this stuff, and I'm like, guys,
His
like
fans are doing him a disservice in that sense. Like he's just like
he just said it because it sounded cool.
yeah, let
man.
him rap, man.
It's not about the Bible. Like I don't
Yeah.
think it's a biblical reference.
It just hits my stems, man. You know, like in the car when it's like I don't really want to listen to the radio and I'm kind of riding in silence. You know, I'm just gonna like I'm stimming. You know,
Yeah.
I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Sounds like an engine fucking starting up.
that's what I'm saying. So
That's fair.
like Drake does one thing really well, and it's hit my vocal stems. You know, he lets he
All
lets
right, can I pause? I mean, no, this isn't Joe Budden podcast, but I gotta pause that.
hey
It's your vocal stubs.
I
Late
mean,
at night. Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta hit him. You gotta hit him with the beep beep baby.
Yeah. I'll be singing that one randomly.
That's one of the
I'm done with
catchiest
that
ones
song.
on the album.
Yeah.
As well.
I actually think that's one of the worst songs on the album.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
just based off the replayability. I loved it the first 10 times I heard it.
I'll tell you.
We'll get
and then
into
now
it
I'm-
after the next
My
one.
tune got changed on that one when I saw William Nylander post a
No way.
a photo dump on Instagram with that song in the background, and he's like at Trinity Bellevue Park with like a tank top
Bellevue.
on
Yeah.
and shit, like very cool Toronto athlete guy stuff. And I was like, you know what? I get the song now. I get why this is cool.
It's hilarious that William Nylander's in Trinity Bell was like one trip and he's just on a DMT trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like fall down once, you tried meth.
Yeah. Beautiful park. Beautiful.
It looks
beautiful
nice in
landscaping.
the pictures.
It does look nice.
It looks nice in the pictures, and then you go there
As
at
soon as
night.
you're there.
Yeah.
You use the porta potties and you want to go
Dude,
home
when
right
Daniel
after.
Caesar and Mustafa were at Trinity Bellwards Park,
And you weren't there. You weren't there.
I've never regretted anything more in my life.
Daniel Caesar. I could think of a lot of things I would regret than missing Daniel Caesar.
The first words of my child.
Shout out Daniel Caesar. You make music for my girlfriend, not for me, so that's why I
Wow,
can clown you.
okay. I don't know, Alex and you were
They not like
together
us.
like that. That's great.
And they not like us. Did you say? Don't do that to me. I'm trying to get the OVO bag, man. Come on.
Yeah, he's got the sweater and everything, man.
Yeah. Drake, I want the chain. I won't sell it like your friend. I promise.
Next
Maybe I
track,
will. I don't
"Whisper
know.
My Name," Alex's favorite on here. Apparently, I think it's cool. It's just not that notable
I don't
to
really
me.
have much to say about it. But you gotta whisper my name. It got into my head,
Yeah.
and I think the beat is honestly pretty fire.
It was a Rick Ross diss. I will say that.
People were saying, at least from Genius, said he was going after Gunna with the plea deal stuff, and then talking about Playboy Cardi as well.
I would say more
didn't hear
along
Ross,
the lines of Ross, personally, from how I viewed it, just because I know that Ross has been very anti-Drake since the beef.
Yeah.
And every time that Drake comes up, he doesn't even want them to say his name. I think they were talking about him on Hot 97.
Yeah,
Right.
And he's like, we don't say his name.
He's
around
still
here.
standing 10 toes down of like fuck Drake. Like he's
No,
not
actually,
making...
he switched.
Did he?
Before Iceman? He flopped on his own position before Iceman, and then Iceman came out, and that's why I think it's also Ross's, because then he flipped back, because he was doing concerts with Drake songs, and he's like, "Hey guys, we don't need the Drake bars. Listen, we can do this. We can do this shit ourselves." And everyone was like,
Play Money in the Grave.
"Yeah, play Aston Martin music." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, there
Rick
was
Ross is
the
corny.
there
He's
was
corny.
the Aiden Ross bar, which was a direct Ross diss as well. That's
Yeah.
the one that I heard, but maybe there's definitely some subliminals that could be taken a bunch of different ways all over this album. Could be talking about 5 different people.
yeah, that's the great thing about Drake. He can do some subtext very well.
Yes, you can. I like the bar on that song. I'll take $500K now to dinner. I could never learn shit from none of y'all. But that was funny.
That's why
Classic Jay-Z
Yeah.
meme or whatever. Would you rather take the $500K or the dinner with?
And then didn't DJ Academics take the dinner with Drake versus $500K? I think someone said that. Could have just been a meme.
Ak is not real. Ak is
He's a robot?
DJ Academic is an
plant.
employee of Drake. So
Yes, for sure.
It doesn't really make any sense. That's like when your company buys you a pizza. Or
Hey, I
whatever,
appreciate that.
People accuse Drake of being a plant, like an industry plant. Ak is the plant. Like,
Absolutely.
100%.
Drake literally purchased Ak during the beef, and
Yeah.
he just let Ak do what he does,
Yeah.
and he just, it's like having Flight Reacts in your corner. He obviously has that dedicated culture to him.
Is that a video game? I don't get that.
Flight Reacts?
Yeah.
Flight Reacts. Shout out Flight Reacts. He's one of the OG
like a
content
YouTube guy.
creators. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Man, Flight Reacts, late summer Flight Reacts videos.
Hey, shout
That's where
out.
it's
I'll have
at.
to take your word for it.
Yeah, man.
Janice, shut the fuck up. Already talked about it a little bit.
Tired as fuck of it.
Frankly, we have an aunt named Janice, and I had to take offense to this. She's a super nice lady.
Shout
You know
out
what?
Shan-
It's
Yeah.
my sister's middle
Peters?
name as well.
See?
Janice Peters?
No, different last name. We will not be saying it on.
Okay, that's fair. But shout out Janice. Shout out Janice. Shout out also Janice. You know?
Yeah. My sister Erica Janice. Just giving her full name out.
Don't do that.
okay.
We just
All right.
It's
I mean,
okay. She
we'll-
has
we'll
no
bleep
social
it.
media presence.
Yeah.
I mean, Janice is also a Joe Budden diss.
You said that. So what was that his ex-wife or some shit?
Yeah, I think there was an interview of him on Complex saying or I don't know if it was Complex or if it was the JBP. Either way, it was saying he was asking Ice or Ish, "What's your white woman name?" They already gave me my white woman name. It's Janice, and then that really just kind of set it up for me because I'm thinking it makes more sense that it would be a Joe Budden diss than a random UMG employee diss.
Right.
Because that's what the other...
Yeah, because I've never heard of this Janice person before, and then suddenly it's she's the head of whatever. It's like okay,
and it was like UMG Thailand or something like that.
that doesn't really
like,
make
I don't
sense.
think that's who he's talking about, but either way. It's called Blackfly?
Yeah, Black. It's very good.
Those shit.
Black flies singing in the dead of night.
Isn't it Blackbirds?
Yeah, it's Blackbirds.
I think a blackfly bites. like
Black flies bite like
pretty painfully.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking offensive, guys. I don't know. You shouldn't be saying those things.
I mean, I've never seen a white fly before, so
It's true.
or an Asian fly.
Because white flies are peaceful and harmless, and they will never do any wrong. Okay, it's different.
All right, guys.
Clip it.
All right. Good thing his camera isn't rolling. I wanted to say a few bars in here. In the chorus, he says, "My shit," or somewhere along the lines, he says, "My shit came with the heat seats, baby." Is that special of it? My 2014 Ford Escape has heated
mine doesn't.
seats, man. Like is that
That's
big of a
impressive
flex
to me in my 2009
Okay,
Hyundai
maybe
Elantra.
maybe for your class of people over there, it's impressive, but for the guys over here, that's everyday shit, man. I don't know what to tell you.
See-through shirt. I get a sneak peek, baby.
I'm disappointed in you boys.
What's up?
Heated seats are a staple of Canadian living, guys. Come on, it's minus
true.
30
I didn't even
outside.
put that
True.
together. I thought it was gonna be heated seats on his jet, so that's why he's talking about it.
No, I don't think he uses that. Jet.
That seems a bit overkill. Why would you have that on it?
Yeah.
Just
Like,
make
you're
it warm
pretty high
in
up
the
in the air. It
jet.
might be cold. I don't know.
Oh, it's very cold.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Just got off of one of those. Shout out my pilot for getting me here safe.
Okay.
Could have turned the AC down.
See what he's doing here? He's flexing on us here.
Hey,
Noah 40 Shabab was the one driving the plane.
let's hope not.
Man, it's sick.
Stop. You can't quote Pusha T
Why, man?
because
My
he's in
favorite
the Epstein
drug
files.
dealer.
Yeah, true.
We'll get to that. He has a bar about that.
Ran to Atlanta.
I'm not
The
done
only-
with the other song, Alex. I'm still going through it. There's stuff on here, man. There's
Oh
fucking...
yeah. I don't really think that the Kendrick disses are very valid on this song, but it doesn't really ruin it for me that much. Like saying
The whole the white people kids
white
listen to
people
you
only listen to Kendrick.
because
they feel
white
guilty.
guilt. You sell turkeys on camera and then go back to your home in the hills type shit.
Yeah, my opinion on that is that that's just not really valid. I listen to Kendrick because I like the music.
I mean, you can definitely make the argument that he's not like an outspoken activist. Really, I mean, some of his albums for sure, but like he doesn't do much like publicly for the community necessarily. But like, what does Drake do that much? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just not
don't
in
know.
tune. I don't fucking keep up with
just
it.
like opened up a new high school in Compton.
Okay.
I saw the news headline
I feel
about
like Drake's angle of attack here cannot be Kendrick. You're not helping the black community enough. I feel like after Obama kind of signed off on TPAB, you can't tell Kendrick shit about the black community anymore. So
yeah,
that's just
fair.
me. But
I mean, yeah, because like you can just make the argument like, why do white kids listen to Drake? Like,
I could. There is something there. There's a kernel of truth in that. Like,
yeah,
maybe it gets overblown by people that don't actually really like the music. They
or
just
can't relate to it at all. Right?
They just want to seem like a good person
Right.
and like, oh yeah, I'm
I'm
totally
sure those-
down.
I'm sure
I'm
those
totally
people-
down with y'all.
I'm sure those people, we're gonna be all right. Like I'm sure, I'm sure there's those people out there. But
I think Drake's
That's
whole
a bit
point,
overblown.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, you're good. I think Drake's whole point is that Kendrick white kid Kendrick fans, a lot of them use Kendrick's name and music to kind of associate themselves with black culture.
yeah, I
you
can see
know?
that.
And then they could never really be in black culture, so then it just kind of ends up missing and turning racist anyways.
Right. So I can't be racist. I like To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah,
Like,
you know,
it's
like-
well, no, like
Like a lot of Americans, I will say, do it a lot. Like they do I have a black friend, I can't be racist. Oh, I like black music, I like rap music, how can I be racist? You know what I mean? Like, and you miss the whole point. So I think that's the point that he's trying to get at, that
Yeah.
a lot of his white fans don't really understand the closeted racism that they're going through. But
It's a weird for him to be making that point.
yeah,
though. Of
it's
all
like
people.
the messenger should not
yeah,
be
exactly. Yeah,
him.
It's like that onion thing of though the worst person you know just made a good point. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. A few more lines on this one. He has a Buried Alive. Somebody come dig me up. There was the interlude on Take Care, where Kendrick and Drake collabed.
I didn't.
And there's
catch
also,
that one.
you know how you OGs rocking already. The Jig Is Up. Reference to Jay-Z, but also there's a song called The Jig Is Up by Kendrick Lamar, produced by none other than J. Cole. So that one,
The
I
usual
also
suspects are all
fucking
here.
copped. And I will say about Janice STFU song, he's kind of biting Rad Lusso a little bit.
Okay.
Production wise, chorus wise, vocal inflection
Hey,
wise,
my
I
boy,
think so.
Rad Lusso.
I think so.
Right now, Aubrey. I'm waiting for
sad.
the e-transfer. You know, we don't do Cash App here. We're in Canada. I'm waiting for the
knows,
e-transfer. Rad Lusso,
you know, as your number one outspoken fan, you know.
Number 2, Josh is in the room.
All right, as your
I literally bought his music on iTunes.
as your number 3 outspoken fan.
Well, I'm pretty big.
Wait,
I'm
as
pretty big
your-
into him as well.
As the fourth biggest fan.
I'm not that big of a fan. You're number 3.
All right, perfect.
Wait, so which Lusso song is he ripping off, or is it
All of
just
them.
all of them.
just his whole
Yeah, the whole
oeuvre?
sound. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean,
If you say so.
maybe he's a shadow producer on there. You never know.
I would love to hear it.
I would love to hear it too. But I think Janice Shut the Fuck Up needs to go.
Shut the fuck up. Okay.
Needs to go.
Interesting.
I love
like
the
it.
album. Love the album. No skips on it. You know, if it didn't get played 30 times a day, you know, it's fine. I just think with the high pitched Cardi voice thing that he does there,
Yeah.
gets old very fast.
Not for everyone, I suppose.
Gets old
Vancouver
very
shout
fast.
out though. Vancouver,
Yes.
BC baby.
Talking
Canada?
about no skips, to me, this next one ran to Atlanta with Future. Not a big fan of this one. They've had much better songs in the past.
The only good part to me is I liked Drake's verse.
Yeah, I like this verse at the end. He's actually rapping with a ton of energy, which I liked.
But the rest of it can pretty much go to the trash bin, in my opinion.
Unfortunately.
I just fucked a milli off on some fire shit. What else?
I think I like the first half, but I will say he's doing the whole Iceman turn. The whisper inflection that Drake's been doing since like Scorpion, I'm getting a little bit
I'm not
tired of
buying
it.
it,
I'm getting a
really.
bit tired of it.
I like the song, disclaimer,
Yeah.
but I agree.
It's just he heard 21 Savage do it one time and he gleamed onto it, much like he did to 21 Savage, and he just is running into the ground. The whisper stuff.
For me,
it's
the
just
whole
not.
Iceman turn. What else? Iceman. It's like he's an older guy. He's trying to kind of hype himself up a little bit before getting to.
Yeah.
He's got to kind of hit the ground running a little bit.
Yeah, maybe some ED involved. He has to kind of get it
know
going.
that. Being in there.
Well, he sounds like me trying not to wake up my parents when I'm trying to rap aggressively down here. Like that's what it is. Like, he's
know
like,
what?
dude, you have a
You know what?
giant
Yeah.
mansion.
Yeah, I've heard, guys. I've heard this
Yeah,
firsthand.
I've tried to do some screamo shit down here, and it's like, okay, I gotta, tame it
Hey,
a little
maybe
bit.
maybe your parents were upstairs in Drake's embassy. You know, maybe you didn't want to wake them.
Dude.
You know, they were chilling up there.
He could have. He recorded that song here without me knowing. He came
I
to the
think
studio.
it's more likely that your parents would be at the embassy. You know?
Is it?
You
Somehow?
don't have eyes on them 24/7. They
That's
have
true.
lives.
That's
They
true.
have lives.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
You don't know how many Aubreys they know.
Next song, Shebang. I didn't mind this one at first until the fucking viral clip of that guy
I
doing
fucking
it.
hate that guy.
It's
hate
so
that guy.
funny. It just
No,
ruined
it's
the song
not.
for
Honestly, the
I
memes
loved
didn't
it.
ruin it for me. I still like
loved
the
it.
song. I still think it's fun.
It's the flow is just so fucking basic. I
That
don't know.
guy, you could do that with literally anything.
I know that's right.
You
That's
could-
absolutely
you could-
right.
You could do that with
What, like putting it over the hickory dickory dock
all
thing?
my
No, the
life.
fucking-
I like to fight. nigga.
Yeah. No, the one guy is like, is it all in my head? This guy sucks. Like, have you not seen that clip?
I've seen it, but isn't he just kind of calling him gay and stuff like that in the clip or whatever?
Not
Like,
the one that I've seen. It's just.
oh, okay, maybe I'm getting mixed up with some other viral clip. I'm not allowing the love or the hate to ruin the song Shebang for me. I think it's a fine song. It keeps the energy going mid album. It's not.
I already
cringe.
wasn't a big
It's
fan
not
of it,
the
but that
best.
one just kind of did it for me.
That guy pissed me the fuck off because you could, like I said, you could
Yeah.
literally do that to any song.
Yeah, the lyrics he's talking about aren't even that egregious. I think it was just the comedic timing of it was just so clippable
It's
and
hilarious,
so
yeah.
The way he's
But-
jumping up and down is like, yeah, it's funny.
But the rest of his stream, he was trying so hard to hate. Like you could, like I watched.
I didn't see any of it.
As a man of science, as a man of research, I
Doctor.
watched the haters.
You can
see
tell when
them.
it's forced.
I can
Yeah.
see. You could. Okay, so there was another clip of him literally listening to him on Plot Twist, and then you could see his face go from he's trying to find another clippable moment like, huh? Yeah.
He's accidentally liking it a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then he starts bobbing his head. And you're like, I know you like it. And then at the end, he's like, yeah, that was kind of ass.
bit. Yeah.
yeah.
You like the song. Just say you like the song. It's okay.
I liked the Bryson Tiller "Don't" reference. I thought that was funny.
Shout out Bryson.
Sure.
Didn't need
The
it, though.
Poly Market
He mentioned-
bar
yeah,
on there.
come on.
You think that was an ad?
Yeah.
You think that was SpawnCon?
Probably.
No, it's not steak.
I think Drake's biggest.
Oh yeah,
sponsor
wouldn't
is
that go
Steak.
against?
Yeah, but
his
isn't
whole...
Steak like in the hole right now? And is that even still going on?
Yeah, but I don't think you can mix the two as well.
maybe.
Like, I think it's like infringement on his contract.
He has a bar in this song, "Can I Forgive? I Can't," and the previous song had a fucking Future on it. Like, can we talk about that for a second? How Future's on all three of the big three albums, the last big three albums.
They patched
Money.
it up, okay? What a time
But
to be alive.
why? If you're Drake and you're talking about how I'm not forgiving any of these people for doing this shit to me, why Future? Why is Future the
Money.
one? Even though Like That was the big fucking set off song.
Because he's got to go to Atlanta. He's got a lot of good strip clubs down there.
He's
I mean, he's not going to jeopardize that.
Yeah, I suppose.
Also, Future's. You got to remember these guys are like 40s,
Yeah,
right? Like I hope when I'm in my 40s, I'm not holding a grudge for like more than 5 minutes.
I heard that 21 like patched them up,
Also,
but
Interesting.
I don't think 21 should be the one to patch anything up.
yeah, does he have the fucking Future and Drake have been around for so much longer, have so much fucking more stake and so much more influence than 21. I like 21, but
Yeah,
come on.
he's okay now.
His last album was.
Do you remember
doo-doo.
when 21 was dating Amber Rose and she did like the slut walk thing?
No, I don't remember. I
and then
forgot they did.
21 went and he wore a shirt that
forget
says "I'm a hoe too," because it's like taking back like for feminism
Sure,
and stuff.
yeah.
And he had. It was just really funny seeing him have to explain that away. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still a really hard, crazy rapper,
But
don't mess
yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
I just did this because my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah. Last thing about Shebang, what kind of Switch, not Nintendo? I'm sick of the Switch Nintendo bars, bro. I feel like so many rappers have done it now. Can that be the last one, please? They've all done one.
That didn't occur to me until you just said that. But yeah, there has been a lot of those.
And it's always the
bars.
same, referring to the Switch as a fucking pistol, and then that's that's what they do with the bar.
I think that's just your age, man.
I think so. Yeah. I think I'm an old man yelling at a cloud.
You're
Yeah.
just tired of it.
Yeah.
But for
and I
kids,
never had a Switch either, so it's like I can't even relate.
It's also just it's deep
I
seated
have, like,
jealousy
4
you
of them.
have
You
towards.
want one?
If you have one to give, I'll take
Like
one,
4
man.
of them.
I remember.
I have one.
I remember my girlfriend like reacting to like this song. This was this one song that she was like Drake dropped an album. It's like she'll listen to what's this song called Shebang? And she
Hell
read
yeah.
the lyrics and she was like Switch like Nintendo. Like she was like so like perplexed.
I don't know your girlfriend, but I feel like she's low key just hilarious.
She is hilarious.
She's just
Yeah.
just one of
She's
those
sneaky funny for sure.
She's
yeah.
for sure.
One of those slow burns like a Shane Gillis. Like she's not trying, but it's just funny
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it comes out.
She's just like effortlessly like funny. Like I don't know.
Next song is a big one, Make Them Pay. First big diatribe, I guess, other than the intro song. Production by Overcast, underground rapper.
Nice.
Like him quite
Nice
a lot.
look.
Good to get him on here. First Cold or Mold here, guys. He has a few bars. I was in a dream hotel before I was in a loop like a carabiner. And then later on he says, before
Cold.
I was in the loop like a set of keys. He does it twice. Is it cold or mold? Carabiner, in the loop like a carabiner, in the loop like a set of keys.
First time it was cold. Second time mold.
Okay, interesting.
Because I don't really get the loop like a set of keys thing. Like,
It's
I'll say.
it's like a.
it's a loop.
I'll say cold. Because
Cold,
one,
cold.
I don't remember the lyric that you're talking about, and two, I told you I had some weird stuff written down for this album.
Yeah.
I think for Make Them Pay, I literally just said, "Computer disable all firewalls. Virus error." Make Drake activate Dark Lane demo tapes. OG interface. So
All right, we got to get more in your notes here. I don't know what you wrote.
I wrote some crazy shit, but yeah, I just think it was a great throwback track. I think this was a Dark Lane demo tape.
Yeah, I like this track quite a bit.
He threw us a bone.
Yeah.
The lyrical rap fans. I like the flip and dough like Little Caesars line.
I like the YMCA Village People line is good as well.
Explain that one though to me. He said like I got the YM and CA. So CA means California.
I thought Young Money.
Okay,
Young
so
Money
he's-
and CA. Because
Right,
the line
right.
before that was like LA loves my sound, so he's kind of going on Kendrick being you can't perform here type shit.
Right,
And he was
right,
like, oh, I'll come here with Young Money and we'll go crazy.
Okay, that was pretty hard.
Another colder mold here. I rack up. The Dubai one we already fucking did. Let's not do that one.
that one's cold. Honestly,
They envy me like Nevada.
that one took me a minute to get, but
I think that's cold.
To me, that sounds
Cold.
just like a dad joke. I don't know.
You're saying cold as well?
yeah.
Okay, it's bold. All right.
Dad joke. I can see that. I can see that.
A lot of
Well, he also says CA. That's another state
that's true.
thing. So it all ties together.
Since like For All the Dogs and like 5 a.m. in Charlotte, like I've really just noticed the dad jokes come in.
He's
Like
dad,
those
man.
kind, I know that's what it is. Like that, but those are his hardest bars now. Are just the dad jokes, which I respect, and some of them are hard, but some of them I'm not sure if they're hard or if it's just like a kind of a cringe dad joke kind of thing. So that's why I propose this game.
In his defense, as a father, I could say you just kind of develop the dad jokes. You don't even try to.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just you just go insane.
Okay.
You know, at some point. So you just start making jokes to yourself in your head. Like I had a joke about hydroxyl and water because water's chemical name is dihydrogen monoxide.
Oh,
And hydroxyl is hydrogen monoxide. So I've written down a joke in my notes.
Pull it up, man.
dihydro. What the hell are you talking about, man?
man.
And it's a skit where it's this hydrogen monoxide, hydroxyl literally just sitting in his couch, and then water walks in, and he's like, "No, not yet, please," because water's Anyways,
Someday I'll appreciate that joke. Maybe when you're dead and passed away.
We're looking back.
I can
on
look
this
back.
podcast,
it's a foundational joke, guys. It's a slow burn, kind of like oxygen.
Are you going to mention the DJ Khaled thing in your cold versus mold?
I had it written down, not a cold versus mold. I think it's completely fair to go after Khaled. I like the Free Palestine part of it.
The thing is, I find it's a bit weird to go from Free Palestine to Big Booty Ebony's.
Yes, to have that the same
Cherokee
rhyme
the ass.
scheme is kind of mold, but
Also, I don't think he went. He said, "Y'all want a free Palestine, but not all things are red."
white, black,
Red and green and black and white. And
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm like, so is he really like saying free Palestine?
I think he signed something
ambiguous
at
on
one
it.
point
Yeah.
to like some sort of thing to say Free Palestine. He's been a little bit vocal in the past, so.
Point is, we could all be doing more.
Whereas
for the
DJ
Free
Khaled,
Palestine.
absolutely. Whereas DJ Khaled has been fucking
Yeah.
radio silent.
I mean, I hate DJ Khaled for many reasons.
Yeah, I'm not mad at going
Free
at DJ Khaled
Palestine.
because DJ Khaled's a clown. So.
Mainly because
Free Philistine.
Yeah. Yeah, this was was Aiden Ross streams before Aiden Ross ever streamed. Don't like Aiden Ross
Fuck
very
Aiden
much.
Ross.
If Speed knows to free Palestine, it's time to free Palestine.
Mentioned how
Damn
100
straight.
million streams vanished and no one got questions. Maybe referring to Kendrick. Who knows? There's a whole fucking thing here going after Drake or going after J. Cole on here. How do we feel about Drake going after Cole?
What, when he says the middleman thing? Are you a middleman? It's a reference
Where
to
does it
middle
start
middle
here?
child.
You
Oh, that's a
guys
different
run
song.
You guys run and talk to Hove for a second opinion. I stood 10 toes down. I'd much rather die or death in submission. How can you press the ignition and let some memories of the past affect your decision? I love you because of the history, but if we being real, I can never forgive you. And you never called me back, but destiny's written for real. Fuck the big three anyway. There was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to
right.
begin with. Clearly referencing J. Cole with the ignition, fucking doing the 7-minute drill, and then coming back on that right away.
7-minute drill.
And how J. Cole doing the fallout rollout was like fall off rollout was trying to like kind of play both sides a little bit as well.
I'm going to the J. Cole concert regardless.
Me too.
Me too. Which day?
I think it's the first day.
I think we're going second day.
Either way,
Damn.
I hope to see you boys.
Maybe.
But I mean,
Maybe it's the first day. I don't know. I always got the ticket.
The Fall Off is a great album. You know,
You told me otherwise when it first came out. But
I'm
I think
on
you didn't even
camera
listen
now.
to it.
I'm on camera now, so my opinion has changed. Fall Off is a great album, but he's a bit of a wishy-washy, flippy flopper. You know,
Yep, you can make
playing
the
both
argument.
sides. You know,
Yeah.
you can't get mad when you get split down the middle when you play both sides. So
Yep. Facts. This is why we got him on the show. Come on.
Can't
Who
be
else
a
will say
fence
that?
sitter forever.
Yeah. Next song, Burning Bridges.
This is where the album falls off, in my opinion. The singing at the beginning sounds like fucking AI. The ASAP Rocky disses are completely feckless crap.
where
Who the fuck
The camera's not
cares?
even on. He's
Where
doing it.
she at? Where she at? Where is she? Where Rihanna? Where
I
are
don't
you?
mind the song. I will agree that ASAP Rocky disses is like, man, like, just let him be. But I mean, Rocky was dissing him on his last album, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
Why does Rihanna have to do promotional work for ASAP's album. Why is that an expectation?
Because that's her husband.
Who cares?
Well, because it's Rihanna. She's
She
the
has
biggest star in
multiple
the
babies
world.
by
Like,
him.
if she wants him to do well, though,
they have
wouldn't you
separate
think,
music careers.
Wouldn't you think to fucking post a
I feel
single?
like just being married to him is
It-
enough promotion.
it's already enough.
Wait,
of a,
no, because she will literally post the most basic upgrade to her lip gloss, but she won't post an ASAP Rocky single. You
I
know?
don't understand why it's an expectation that has to be fulfilled in Drake's mind. Like Drake's sitting there going, "Oh, I noticed that Rihanna didn't post anything about Don't Be Dumb."
Because he's obsessed with
Who gives
Rihanna
a
still.
fuck?
Because he's obsessed with Rihanna still. Clearly,
I know that's why I
hilarious.
feel like it just makes him look like sort of a herb in the end.
I'm sorry, Alex. I cannot be with you on this because as your significant other, you need to be posting your significant other. Like, you need to be showing you support them, even if it's, embarrassing, it's cringe, you know what I mean? Like, God knows if Chloe wanted to start her own clothing line and,
Oh, you got to post that.
yeah, you
You're,
gotta post
you're not
it.
a mega celebrity. It doesn't
ASAP
really.
Rocky hadn't dropped an album since Testing, right?
I think he if Rihanna posts on her story,
I don't think
the
it
album
makes a difference.
sales go up like crazy. Honestly,
Like, does she not like money? No. The thing is, she just fucking hated the album. She really.
I don't know if
didn't
I'm going
like
that
the
far with
album.
it, but
I feel
I
like
don't know
Rihanna,
I mean, she's already a billionaire. Why does she need the extra money?
because they have kids now.
because that's how billionaires be billionaires. That's
true.
They're greedy
I
as
don't
hell.
know. I don't think that Rihanna fans are gonna flock to "Don't Be Dumb." It's more for
That's hilarious.
completely different types of people. Like
I was more upset and
Rap
more
fans?
like, why wasn't she on the album?
She retired.
The Rihanna.
well, where's
She did two
at?
songs for the Black Panther 2 soundtrack, dude. Who raise of hands? Who saw that movie?
Because she did.
Well, because I'm
Black
not
Panther
racist, I saw it 5 times.
Fuck, it's just me, man.
Listen,
Come on, don't do that to
I'm
me,
a
man.
POC, brother. I gotta go.
I didn't have Disney Plus at the time.
I gotta show up.
Damn it.
I showed up in the kente cloth and everything.
I went to the theaters for that one. Pretty sure. Black Panther 2
egg on
came
my
out
face.
in the theaters.
Egg on my
I'm pretty
face.
sure.
I don't really remember the movie.
I'd say
but-
ASAP Rocky Disses Aside, I think it's a fine song, but it's just not that. It's,
but
it's
that's
okay.
the other thing is like disses aside, just his flow and his energy
I
on
mean, he's
that
doing
one.
a Kodak Black.
I just
flow.
don't mess with
He's doing
it.
a Southern
Put you
flow.
niggas through the ringer.
Yeah,
You
he's-
get embodied by a sick. Come on, guys. That is.
It's a little catchy.
That is some.
but it's not my
hot
favorite on here.
stuff. That's some hot
I gotta
stuff.
stay strong on this one.
All right.
It's okay.
I like the
ASAP
next.
gang till I die, fam.
Oh no, don't be dumb, Alex.
I like the next song, National Treasures. Good production.
One of those leaked songs.
Going after DeMar DeRozan on here.
That's man.
Fake Canadian. Yeah, get it.
He has the most like fucking like
I thought
vile
he was
bars
dissing
for
LeBron James
DeMar
or some
DeRozan.
shit. as
I
well.
I mean,
think
because he was saying like, I don't have the exact lyrics down, but how he went to a different team is saying you went back home, but you
you
didn't
made a
actually
career
go back
out of
home.
switching teams.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it.
I think that's a LeBron diss.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's a LeBron diss. But DeMar DeRozan, get the hell out of my city.
Because DeMar
But-
DeRozan was in the Not Like Us video as well.
Right.
Yeah, I also DeMar DeRozan, you burned your bridges of being a Toronto man
Well, because
anymore. You
he
can't do
specifically Drake referenced how he went to a different city, and then in the trade they got Kawhi Leonard. Then all of a sudden we're having parades.
Right.
So I
But
think that's direct
I-
at DeMar DeRozan.
I think the Kawhi reference was just to drag your mind to basketball, more along the lines of LeBron,
Yeah.
because LeBron was a real betrayal because they were.
I mean,
like
he has smoke
tight.
for LeBron in
They
here
were
too.
they were tight,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you remember the Forever
Frozen's not
video?
crazy.
Yeah,
It was all dedicated to LeBron's.
True.
yeah. So
Come up.
I think, from what I understand, the National Treasures is the big LeBron diss.
Could be
Yeah,
Why
because
does he just LeBron?
because LeBron switched up. They were tight as hell, and then as soon as
Well, he
Kendrick
was
had
all
won
over the
beef,
pop
he was
out and all
over
that
Not
stuff.
Like Us. He was
He's
at the
not
pop
even
out
from
dance and all that
LA.
shit. Yeah,
like you're from Acton, Ohio, brother.
from Acton, Ontario, man.
Like, be real with me,
Yeah.
LeBron. What are you doing in an LA video?
Yeah, that's a bit slimy from LeBron, maybe, but what are you gonna do?
I guess so. I just really don't care about beefs between athletes
my
and
bad.
rappers. Like,
Yeah.
who gives a fuck?
Can we all agree that ironic because the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold is mold
Yeah, it's mold.
versus
Mold,
cold?
yeah.
Come on.
They predicted it.
Thank
Twitter
you.
Predicted it.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's why he probably.
I think he
did
played into it. Honestly, I can see that. Bees on the Table, kind of a nothing
Low
track to
effort,
me.
slop, terrible song.
They used all their juice on Her Loss and Jimmy Cooks and shit and Mr. Right Now or whatever the fuck that song was called. Like, they don't have the juice
Phoned
anymore.
in performance from 21.
I didn't need a 21 Savage feature.
Yeah.
And ever since 21 started getting J. Cole features, it started to sound lukewarm. And he took the knife out of his hands. You know? You remember because he did that "It's a Knife" thing?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I feel like
no more knives.
there's no more knives. You know,
I think 21 peaked during that I Am Better Than I Was album was to me my favorite.
He
That-
peaked,
that
he
one
peaked during
and,
the Offset collab album.
That
came
one
out
as
on
well,
Halloween
and then
night.
what was the Savage Mode 2? Like, that era of 21 Savage was great, and then
Yeah,
post
yeah.
then it's just been
when
not
rappers
great.
get too much money, they just lose the plot.
Yeah.
And I think 21 has hit that point where he has too much money. Like,
yeah.
He
Well, it's
made-
just, you don't have as much. What do you have to say?
yeah,
Anymore?
he made grimy music before. Now he makes, I don't know how to describe it.
It's just he's
other
making
than-
street music and has not
not
been in the
grimy.
street for fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, what do you? How?
It's like picture you walk into like a kind of shitty, overpriced weed dispensary.
Yeah.
They're playing 21 Savage.
That's
like way too loud.
That's me, man.
And you're just like, can you just show me the fucking pre-rolls, man? I don't care if it's sativa, indica, whatever. I just want to get out of here as quick as fucking possible, man.
He's not quite Macy's, but he's definitely a Lids.
Yeah.
A Lids artist, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
speaking of lids, that's where I bought this hat. It was $30, and that was a deal. In
$30
this-
for a hat's pretty good.
In this
these
economy,
days.
that's
Yeah.
what's called a deal now.
I get everything off of Facebook Marketplace, so
good. Good for you.
I don't pay full price for anything anymore.
That's very valid.
Yeah. Next track, What Did I Miss? Already been out. I understand why
2
it's on
years.
here. It was never my favorite track, but I get it.
I think he put it on there because there's no radio single here, so
Yeah, I can see that.
gotta bring it back.
Plot twist. I thought
okay.
there was
I
some
don't know.
interesting
Fire.
concepts.
No!
Some interesting
I
concepts.
thought it was okay.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Yes,
I just
Fire.
found it kind of boring. I don't know.
I like him as a mobster.
Let me play it. Let me play it. You like him as a mobster?
I like him playing up the mobster angle. We're gonna twist you up. We're all twisted up. I couldn't figure out what he's spelling out though, because I'm too mentally.
OVO gang.
Oh,
I haven't seen bro in a while, but that nigga wild. I'm not in a rush to.
10 toes down in
Telling me
quicksand is
smile, bro
hilarious.
is on trial, the shit to adjust to. I don't need security.
I'll keep it on my phone, but it's not. It doesn't stand out to me.
I think
Versus the other tracks.
there's some fire bars in there. There's
Maybe I haven't listened
like
fully sat down.
in
with it.
terms of cold and mold. I don't think there's a moldy part on
Okay.
that song. There's no moldy.
I didn't write any cold and mold on that one, so maybe
That's
you're right.
that's fresh off the.
Maybe
That's fresh
you're
out
right.
out the garden right there.
Do you have any notes on that one?
Not
that you want
really.
to care to show?
but this is kind of when at this point I'm starting to kind of
Well,
lose
see if Adam's
interest.
got any notes.
Too
on
hard for the radio.
Well, see if
did
I hold.
bring my energy back,
Let
though.
him go. If he has any notes on
I
podcast.
think my note on this was, at this point, I was genuinely scared of a perfect album.
okay. All right.
I do like the idea of like as far as lyrical
After B's on the table already. Okay.
lyrical concepts like the thing about like how like most people most normal people don't really know what it's like to be betrayed by a friend, like that, because that's one thing, like everyone's
Yeah.
oh Drake, it's always the same shit from you, but it's like, yeah, maybe you as a normal person don't quite get like being a famous person in the music industry and all this stuff.
At least not to that level for
maybe
sure.
you don't
Yeah.
really get it.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, kind of valid point. He's kind of winning me over a tiny bit on this one.
Like he's given so much to the artist that just betrayed him, and switched up. Which aside from how you feel about Drake, there is just like an animosity that you could sort of kind of feel in this song that really just made it real. Because when you get betrayed by a friend, like I don't know if you've ever been betrayed by a friend, but like when you get betrayed by a friend,
Josh, but yeah.
it hurts, so
Too hard for the radio. Like the production. Like the first half.
First time listening, I was thinking, finally something different from Drake. He's doing the old school flow, different type of flow I haven't heard.
Even if it's just a fucking Mac Dre interpolation.
Yeah, which I'm not really educated enough to say that he's
I
biting
mean,
that
after listening
because
to
I
the
never
the first
really
like
listened.
4 bars are pretty much the same bars. but
First
that
time
switches
I
up.
got real. Wait, what was it? Like, first off, I got real time smacks.
Yeah.
Girl, you know the motto got to push it to the max. Colder mold.
It was cool. It was Yeah,
That's
not
cold.
quite
Yeah, why not?
cold. I would say
Yeah, cool, sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But I think this is one of those things where you get bodied so hard that you turn into the very person that you were bodied
did
by.
that.
Because this was a Squabble Up rip off.
Yeah.
Also got the
Sure,
vibe
yeah.
of who the fuck is you kind of halfway through. I was like, oh, he's doing that like longer song where you do old school flows, you switch up the beat a couple of times. He's kind of throwing his hat into that ring.
And he's not that bad on the West Coast production, but it's just there's at one point he's just like mumbling around a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know if I fully buy this sound from him.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I'm
This
not
is
from the West
mustard.
Coast, so I can't say who owns
true.
this sound, but
I mean, it's not Drake. If you're comparing the two,
I would rather listen to Squabble Up, but I'm not offended by this song.
he's
It's a
going
little
af-
silly.
going
I
after
like how it's a
Mustard.
little silly.
going after Mustard on this.
This was one of those songs on the ICEMAN thing that I was also kind of like, I'm good. So when I said at this point I was kind of scared of a perfect album and Too Hard for the
That's
Radio,
where it
was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is my skip.
Back to earth.
Okay,
You know?
interesting. This is where he has the bar that we were mentioning earlier. Y'all was really island hopping back then. Now y'all names got redacted. Now I got a fact.
That's a
checked.
good bar.
That's a Pusha T diss.
Yes. Can we address? I mean, the fact that he was in the files, but it was from like a anonymous hotline tip thing, and that was the one time that Jay-Z
I don't care.
and Pusha T was in the files. I mean, if you're Drake, you're using that shit for sure.
If
No
Hitler
doubt.
wrote a note on you, I don't care why he wrote the note on you.
You're in the
did.
Hitler files.
Yeah, but what if it was like someone that was living in Nazi Germany that wasn't Hitler that got the name in the files?
Why the fuck are you living in Nazi Germany?
Hey,
Get
man,
out
they
of
got
there.
some good ideas, man.
Get out of there.
They can't leave.
His
Why are people
paintings
living in
weren't that
America right
good.
now? They can't fucking leave.
His paintings weren't that good. Look, we got to separate the art from the
Hey,
artist.
man. If Kanye taught us anything.
Yeah, I thought that was a clever bar. I didn't really realize it was going after Pusha T until this conversation, and it doesn't really change my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's kind of a topical reference, regardless of the context of disses and stuff. It's like,
And that's kind of the only shot he has at Pusha T the whole time. He has a Virginia reference, but I think that's more so towards Pharrell, how he, burned his chains.
There's a
fuck, man, he's
Pharrell.
got so many people to diss. It's like when you
thought-
actually think about it, you're like, I'm
Yeah.
kind of impressed
Yeah.
20v1.
that he hated this hard on a whole album.
Yeah.
I thought there was a Pharrell song on there.
With a beat?
Yeah.
There's no way. Pharrell wouldn't,
Like the
wouldn't
four-
do that. Not my Pharrell.
I think there's a Pharrell.
The fucking Israel-loving Pharrell.
No, there's a Pharrell 4 drop. You know his.
Oh, yeah, but that, other producers can do that. He
But
pioneered
that's
it,
his
but
signature.
that
though.
is.
That's his signature.
I'd be curious to see if he's
And that
credited.
would be an interesting thing to keep on the album if it wasn't a Pharrell beat.
Maybe it's a direct reference being like, I can do this shit too.
No, but I mean, like, maybe he had, like, a Pharrell beat that he paid for.
Maybe.
And he kept it in the tuck. And, now
It's just the
he
whole
has a
thing
Pharrell beat.
stemmed from Pharrell and Birdman and shit. So I feel
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way. It's too deep. But maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Look at the production credits.
All speculation.
Yes.
Pharrell
Until it's
sucks
not.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Make them remember next song.
Just say
Let's
shit.
move past that one.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Oh. Alex is happy he's getting it off his chest.
My favorite Earl Sweatshirt music video. Let's just say that.
He does kind of look like Earl Sweatshirt.
No, he shows up in Happy. I don't know if you know
Does he
that.
actually? What? In the video?
He has a short cameo.
Fuck.
Him
I
and
remember that. What?
him and Tyler the Creator.
That's
yeah.
crazy. I
What
gotta
the
look
fuck
back at
does
that.
Earl Sweatshirt
That's nuts.
He's the
say
least
that
happy guy in the world too.
At that time, yeah, holy shit. Solace just
Literally
dropped,
the
like,
album name.
bro. That's crazy.
He was writing some rap songs and then took a day off to go shoot a video with
Pharrell
Pharrell.
happy. Wow.
Go back to being depressed.
I like the whole stanza at the part of this Make Them Remember song. It feels like
My
I
social battery
gotta
is
lie
drained.
to even tie. So I don't even know if these wins are not based on what's suitable now. You don't even hear me though. You put that jacket on anybody. You're funeral bound. But like the goalposts, I'm out here just moving around. Talking about he's at Lucian's house. He's going after Dr. Dre pretty bad, it seems on here.
Valid.
If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail just based off the name that it spells. I heard they got special places in hell for brothers joking about evil when they did it themselves. And then he got a lot about like forget about bars after that.
Dre literally married a 16-year-old. I have nothing to say.
Yeah, he beat on his wife. Like it's one of those things that
He
like
beat on
He
the
slapped T
16-year-old?
Barnes.
on someone. I don't think she was 16. I think his current wife he beat on, or maybe I don't know. He beat on someone.
Dude, he's on a generational
Yeah.
fucking run straight to hell.
It's just every time I was saying to
Straight
Josh in the car, like every time I'm about to press play on the Chronic for the first time, I'm like, I can't do it, man.
The whole album was written by Nas and Jay-Z and other people. Like,
Yeah.
I think you're okay listening to the Chronic
maybe.
2001. That was one of the real kill shots that Drake had on his side of the argument. That this whole thing is supposed to be about grooming and protecting
Yeah.
women, and then you're going to have Dr. Dre come out at the pop out.
Yeah.
It kind of fucking
Or you'll have
Takes your legs
Kodak
out
Black
of-
on your last album type shit. Like it's the same. Kind
yeah,
of
it kind of makes the whole moral
or
argument.
Playboy. Or you'll pop up
kinda
twice
useless.
on Playboy Cardi's album when he's fucking beat girls too. Like
Yeah, but anyway, let's not get too political.
Political about 16-year-old getting married.
I mean, I still listen to Dr.
mean,
Dre's Compton album 2015.
let's
That
get
was
more
good.
political with
That was
is it
good.
the fair skin or the Jewish roots? Why y'all people not see me on top of the not see me on top of the mountain like I do the dew?
Cold or mold?
I mean the dew.
Cold,
I think
but
it's
I don't know
mold.
why
I
it's
think
cold. It just
I can't explain.
I think it's all. I think it's all
explain.
mold, man. He's grasping at straws here. It's not. We don't hate you because you're Jewish, man.
do the do.
I think some people really do hate him because he's Jewish.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah,
Not me. Maybe Alex, but not me.
I don't know. Just the whole blame anti-Semitism for everything button.
Yeah,
like,
it's a fucking. It's too.
Can
Yeah.
we slow down with that a little bit?
No, I don't think he's saying it from a blame anti-Semitism. I think it's just they hate him because he's Jewish. Like a lot of people just hate Jewish people. You know, I don't think that's
It's not wrong.
Semitism. I just
Okay,
not wrong.
maybe we'll move on.
Yeah.
No, this is gonna be the clip.
Hey.
It's just between that line and all the lines about lusting after Middle Eastern women. This whole album was very spiritually
Something about that
Israeli.
Habibti. Just something about that Habibti. Rubbed me the wrong way.
He's going after
Or the
LeBron
right
here for sure. With the please stop asking about what's going on with 23andMe. I'm a real guy. He's not. It's in my DNA. I think that's a cold bar. Talking about hiding the Bible. Maybe also read a page was on there as well. You boys too pussy, like double dates. Cold or mold. You boys too pussy.
Not the
like
Bible
double
verse
dates.
cold and mold?
No,
Okay.
just wanted to say
The
it.
boys too pussy,
Boys too pussy, like double dates.
like double dates.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had to think about it for too long. So that's mold.
Oh, okay.
I'd say it's been left out in the sun a little too long.
Okay. All right.
You know, not quite mold, but I wouldn't be
Got you.
surprised if it
Got
was
you.
found.
This song, after a while, I just got tired, and I felt
Yeah.
like he sounds tired.
He's going after Joe Budden too, talking about fucking.
He's still talking
what is
about
it, the
the
braids? Like he's going
braids
off
thing.
on the
What
song.
Is it the braids?
By
Yeah.
the time we got to the end of it, I was.
If we're talking about vocal stems, that's why vocal
What is it?
Yeah.
The braids?
What is it? The braids?
No, this was really by the time
I'm
we
in
got to this song, I
super
was
denial.
done. I was done with this.
Yeah,
album.
at this point, yeah. And we've talked about it already. Little Birdie. I don't think he stole fuck all from 1900 Rugrats, but I don't know about y'all.
I will abstain because big 1900. That's my dog.
Okay.
That's my boy.
All right.
And
So I
you
listened
know-
to both songs. I couldn't hear shit, but
Who else is gonna rap over my nostalgic favorite song?
that's true.
All right.
Rapping over Brain Stew.
That was a
He'll
sick
always
mixtape.
he'll
by the
always-
way.
It was a
fucking-
great. It was
How did he,
great.
how did he
right?
clear
Was
that for
that?
fucking streaming, man? I don't understand.
He doesn't. He made a video
really-
saying,
When
"Fuck
he
it."
He's
remixed
really
Green
got
Day?
we gotta fucking do the same thing.
Dude, he stole the Green Day remix idea from us, but we never
Yeah,
did
we
it.
had that 10 years ago. Yeah.
Well, we never put it out or even
No.
recorded
Well, ours
it.
was to Scattered, which is a more niche song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they could go off now that 1900 has paved the way for us white boys in the rap game.
You're
You
absolutely
just
right.
gotta get a throat tattoo of a 4-digit number.
Let's do it.
1488, bro. We're cutting that bit. Actually, no. keep
Talked
it
about
in.
Little Birdie a little
Why
bit.
did my brain go to the same
A little
place?
birdie, Tommy.
It's just funny numbers.
Talked about
We all grew up on
Don't Worry a
4chan.
little bit. Firm Friends, Conductor Williams production. He's saying he's not the villain or the victim. I'm the author, but he plays the victim half this fucking album, and he refers to himself as the villain once or twice as well. So I don't know what he's talking about.
I wanted to mention on how Don't Worry, like, I get that he's still hating, but like, it gets to the point where it's sociopathic to me to be like, I want him to struggle with the light bill.
Yeah,
I want him to
he's
struggle finding a job.
He's so specific with
I
it.
want him to have a hard time getting up in the morning.
Chance did it first.
I was literally about to say, actually, Bronson and Chance, they
Chance
did
did
that
it
to a
first.
T. Baby
Yeah,
Blue.
but that was to a comedic degree.
Yes.
This sounded like, no, he really wants people
Especially
to like
with all the
struggle
context.
economically.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just
hope you get a
punching
paper.
somebody is cool. Like, you just get out your frustrations that way. But like,
Yeah.
plotting someone's financial demise, like, that's something only a Jewish rapper would do.
Okay, all
we'll
right,
cut that.
man.
We're cutting that.
Oh my god, dude.
Keep it in.
We gotta put you on a leash, pal. You got a shot collar for this guy.
The second I thought of that, I was like, okay, Andrew's gonna cut this, but I gotta get it off anyway.
Keep it in. Free Palestine.
Just for the
keep it
vibes.
in.
He on the Firm Friends song. I like how he interpolates energy a little bit. He has the KYS ASAP. That's some shit you could do for me. Pretty fucking flagrant, wanting ASAP to kill himself. Come on, man.
That's like something you say when you're like 14 and you're mad at your like.
He was super
the cru-
excited
your
when
crush.
he came up with that shit. I bet.
I'm so.
It was like, oh.
Listen, I don't know if you know this about me. I don't listen to outros.
Don't listen to outros.
No, I think that
What's the
outros.
reasoning?
Huh?
What's the reasoning for that?
I have no desire to hear thank yous. I also have no desire to hear you just talk yourself up saying you made a great album. You know? And that's
Yeah.
literally 99% of albums. Outros. Sorry.
What about the outro to More Life? Was a pretty good one.
Which one was that?
Do Not Disturb, I think.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
I like the beat.
Okay.
Remember Last Call from College Dropout?
Last
I
Call
don't.
ruined outros, maybe.
I don't.
Because then
When he tells a 10-minute
fucking
long
because
story.
now Logic is like, I gotta have a last call. J. Cole, I gotta have a last call. All these fucking biracial rappers think they can have a last call now. I don't know what it is.
Like
right?
2014
bring
Forest Hill
race into
Drive was the last outro I really listened
Which one?
to. 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Yes.
And you
was
listen to
last
all the
outro
thank
I
yous,
really,
too.
Yeah, and after that I was like, I don't think I really
It's a long outro.
care for outros.
And he's done that twice. He had a last call on fucking the warm up or some shit too.
Yeah, no.
He's done it twice and Logic's done it twice. That's why I mentioned the biracial, because they've both done it twice. Just
Okay.
saying.
I'm gonna say this to the
Valid.
general public to save yourself some time. Don't listen to outros. You don't need to listen
This
to
is
outros.
a bold take. I like
it
it,
is
though.
literally
I like it.
just
know?
the artist gassing himself up or herself up.
That's smart, because I
what
feel like
was
that's
the-
half our criticisms is like, I like this album, but then by the end of it, I didn't want to
Yeah.
listen to it anymore, so it could have been cut a little bit. Like,
Make them know. I just want to list the last Colder Mold, the indigenous and aboriginal bars on here. Mold. I agree.
he should have got permission from, you know,
Walk
some
Canoe.
tribes before
He should have
did
done a
that.
fucking land acknowledgement at the beginning of the song in order for him to. He should have shut out the Mississauga people.
Should have just got Wob Canoe on that bitch. You
Now
know?
that would have been.
That would have been fire. Him or Mom Donnie, either one. You know?
Yeah. Why isn't Mom Donnie on here, man?
I don't know. Nixon 4 for the finals.
All right.
Okay.
So that's Iceman for you. That's a fucking 2-hour review of Iceman.
Okay, I had a segment idea.
Okay.
Well, we still have some energy.
Yeah.
Now that Drake is artistically free,
Supposedly.
let's do our Dragon's Den style pitch to Drake for his next album, creative ideas for him, and this can be addressed directly to him. Do we have some ideas, folks? All right, so Drake, I'm here to offer you a deal for a new idea for your next album. Now that you're creatively free, the title, Bodman. Okay, Batman parody.
Oh, man.
AI generated
shit.
cover.
Oh shit!
He's cooking. He's cooking right now. Holy shit.
You heard? Oh, you guys hate that I do patois all the time. Full patois, all album.
Popcorn. Hell
Chet
yeah.
Hanks for the intro.
Eggs.
No, he's the narrator.
Yes.
He's the narrator.
Okay, borrow Joey Badass for
Sure.
a couple verses here and there. I don't know if they're cool, but they could patch things up.
They
don't know
beeped
where
at the
his-
same time. They have to be cool.
Yeah.
And
they're both going after Kendrick.
Maybe they can lean into the villain of it all, sort of a mad villainy-esque. He can get really into the us rap head. Like, this album's not for the women. Okay, you have to have a full knowledge of Batman and Robin to get even any song.
You might be asking the impossible there.
I'm just saying.
No,
Every album has been for the chicks. Let's give us fellers who don't have sex very often an album.
oh man, I don't think I could handle that.
It might not do well, but now that you're financially free and you have $1 trillion from all your awesome gambling websites, You can do it, and that's a direct, and like I'll take 0.5% of the profits.
That's pretty good. 0.5 is pretty
well.
good.
If it makes $1 trillion, then I'll be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay. Next idea. Let's try and outdo me with that one.
That's all you, man. I gotta think of mine still. I have no idea.
Drake, my pitch for you for your next album is I have 2 pitches actually. Either an all sexy red.
Yeah.
You know, don't even say a word. Just get that cheetah print on a repeat. So the second one, I would say your next album should just be OLG Winner Gagno over and over and over and over again. Yeah, that would be a crazy album, you know. Fantano might give it a 4. I know he gave this one a 2, but he might give this one a 4. Very, I think that's it.
Okay.
Or you can do an Alberta referendum one, you know. Separate yourself from the haters, really.
Saying, yeah, he's got to lean into the Canada stuff more.
Yeah.
Like, just full-on fishing album.
Yeah.
Show me he's tapped in. Tapped into the politics of a province he's not in.
Danielle Smith, where's she at?
With the white supremacists. Where's she at?
Okay, mine is gonna be his next album isn't even gonna be an album. It's gonna live on Twitch. It's gonna be a live stream album. Yes. It's gonna have all collabs from Aiden Ross, QXE, Speed, fucking whoever else, any
Neon.
other streamer. Yeah, Neon. No rappers at all in there other than
Interesting,
Drake.
because everyone betrayed him anyway.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he has to. He just goes and hides on stream instead. You can only watch it live streaming. It's not on streaming platforms.
Oh, and that's how he gets
under
the skin of the streaming.
Yeah.
Wow, leads the revolution.
You might have actually just stumbled on something. Actually, that's
I'm saying.
Imagine someone does that.
Change
now.
the game.
He
All
might
right.
be the Young
Patent.
Gravy of streamer songs.
Might be the Young Gravy.
That's crazy.
Oh man.
What was it? Is
Shout out Young Gravy.
right?
What?
The OG
Meme rapper?
meme rapper. Not
Ugly God, I think.
no,
before.
the
Little
guy,
B, if you want to get real with it.
No, the white guy that came from Russia.
Young Lean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Sweden.
Why did I say Young Gravy?
He was Swedish, but
Yeah,
yeah,
got
Young
Young.
Gravy.
close enough.
Young Gravy's the meme rapper. BB No Money and him are gay together.
Oh, the guy that's dating the OnlyFans. chick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not
I know the
Adam
OnlyFans
22.
chick.
Yeah. Maybe an OnlyFans streaming album for Drake. Is only on OnlyFans. Maybe that's the one.
I'll be on his OnlyFans.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be on it. Just tell me which ones not
Oh,
to buy,
boy.
Drake. I promise.
It's easier if you tell me
He's
which
got an
one's not
agenda,
to buy.
okay? He's got an agenda, all right?
I don't want to see the anaconda. All right.
You are Adam Anaconda, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh shit! Shout out Nikki
Yes, sir.
and shout out me. Wonderful cover.
Do we
All
want to
right,
get
those
our...
were some pretty good ideas.
Yeah. We don't have to go track by track for these because we've already been potting for probably 2.5 hours here. Or just over 2 hours. Not that bad.
But if you have any more gas in the tank, we can talk about Habibti and Maid of
Adam,
Honour.
do you have to get going or what?
I'm good.
All right. We won't go track by track, but we'll just touch on some things that we want to. Where do we want to start? Habibti or Maid of Honour?
It wasn't really for me.
Which one? Both?
Both of them. I think there were some decent songs on each.
Yeah, let's start with
Look at it
Habibti.
here.
Yeah, For the Girls kind of record that we mentioned earlier. Yeah, this is the first one I listened to. There are some decent songs on here, but if this didn't exist, I really wouldn't be that upset about it, honestly.
WNBA is fire.
I like that one. Honestly, people were clowning on the Rusty intro. I kind of fuck with it a little bit.
When I heard it first, I was like, okay, we're getting a
Some
Drake country
acoustic
album.
fucking Drake. I mean, I really like Die Trying from Triple S, so it's like maybe that is just a little bit of that coming through. But
White Bones fire.
I liked White Bone at first, but it's just it's such a long song.
It's
yeah.
very long, yeah.
Insurance on the dick if you want. Cover me with Geico. Cold or
That's
mold?
a real
Cold or
shit.
mold,
That's
guys.
cold.
Bro.
Geico's got the coverage. That's cold. He's
That's
putting
totally
people
cold.
on.
But if you want to cover his dick with Geico, the little lizard's so small. We've seen Drake's penis. The Geico can't cover that. All I'm saying.
I cannot confirm
that. Yeah.
I cannot confirm or deny those statements.
They're stretchy. He's fine.
They're stretchy.
It's like a
Tell the
condom.
Geico Gecko is stretchy is crazy, bro. That is nuts.
Telling the Geico Gecko, right her, not there.
Right, her, not there. Oh man.
No, Fort Worth was honestly a great song. One of the first songs where I was like, I relate to Drake as a person. He's talking about
I agree.
staying at a hotel room.
Going to Circle K because he's out of snacks. Like, that's your life, man.
Yeah. When he said he was going to Circle K, like, because this was a flashback song to back when he was
I guess so.
coming up. And, I mean, obviously he wouldn't stay in a hotel room where the AC broke.
And he's not
in
going
the
to
current-
some bumfuck Texas fucking city or whatever
Yeah.
to tour now. And I fuck with the long distance pining shit.
Him
is,
being a fish out of
relatable.
water in America thing. Like, I thought that was an interesting concept. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
like that song as well.
he's relatable. This is a relatable Drake. I kind of like it. Classic, honestly, I thought was like, it had everything going for it, but then there's that little creepy sample where it's
Yes.
like, is this your first time? Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to be
And
in
it's
your
the
like
s-
virgin
It's
fantasies.
the second half
like,
of the song, and say what you will about Drake, like we won't get into any sort of fucking pedo shit, but he shouldn't be taking anyone's virginity, okay, regardless of age.
He can do what he wants, man. As long as they're of
Man.
age.
Lose your virginity to Drake is got to be crazy, man. Like, I don't know.
She was saving herself for him, you know.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
she's of an appropriate age. Of an appropriate age. She's 24. Discovered him when he was 21, so it's not weird.
I literally got shit.
I don't know, man.
Because he's 37. This could be a 27-year-old that saved himself.
All right,
saved
let's not
herself
get into
for him.
age gap discourse.
I-
I just found it kind of creepy, okay? But
Yeah,
whatever.
I
We'll move on.
agree with Alex.
But otherwise, the song was great.
I
It was like old school R&B
He
vibe. to
he
it.
baited us because it started to be an old school R&B and then it didn't really turn into that at all. And he just overused the sample. I didn't mind I'm Spent with Low Shimmy, honestly.
I didn't like that one.
I thought the pitching was fine. Would you Colder Mold here? Would you just go missing like milk cartons?
That's cold.
Just
man.
go missing
out
like
of
milk
context.
cartons?
Out of context. I'm calling flagrant.
Whoa.
You know,
Yeah, that's a foul.
Flagrant foul?
because it's an R&B song. You can't look at R&B. lyrics
okay, I
for
guess so.
Quality.
This is the one that directly references someone that Josh knows. It's called High Fives is the song, Josh.
Interesting. Okay.
9:30. Fucking cooked.
Oh.
I really like this song.
Rip it again. Yeah. You working that
I'm saying,
He's
bro.
gone.
I'm saying, dog. I'm sorry, Josh. I'm sorry I had to find out this way. Fuck. Josh's girlfriend Maya, man.
He's calling her.
Directly referenced.
You know Drake.
You got some splaining to do.
That's
I
good.
didn't know you worked at Grounds.
I really did
Did
not
he take
know.
you to the Mazzoni room yet?
Sorry, Josh.
I did not know where that was going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
I thought it
Fuck,
was
now I
like,
gotta fucking look
yo,
at the
Tom
vocals.
York, check out Kid Amnesia.
Yeah, Her Not There is not my favorite song in the world, needless to say.
Drake, stop putting Sexy Red on your music.
I know, it's just
I don't care how much pussy she's giving you. Stop putting her on your music. Please.
I was fine with her on fucking Slime You Out or whatever that
Nah,
one was, or like, but other than that,
Drawing the line here.
or Rich Baby Daddy.
We talk about Sexy Red.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's peak music.
Do you guys have anything else on this album? It just wasn't really for me. I don't know. I feel like ICEMAN was kind of
Referring to fucking to every girl in the city as slapping the city, I don't like as well.
in High Five. So he's like
My
in High Fives,
fiancé.
he's bragging about having sex with a stripper without having to pay her. Right? Isn't that a
Maybe.
little? Isn't that a little bit?
I mean, a bar on there, high fives from the bros
Slimy.
for me
Well, you
because
shouldn't have to pay a stripper for sex. That's why you pay escorts.
you know, that's why we got you on the show.
Yeah, deep
See,
dive,
you don't
guys.
know this, man.
Insights like this.
We gotta take you to the strip club. We gotta.
Fine.
I gotta check with my fiance first. But yeah, sure. Let's go.
Well, because the bar you're referring to, high fives from the bros for me because I fucked her for nothing. Down on her knees, trying to reason with me. Gotta bless her with something.
I mean, it's
Kind
a
of
sexual
kind
bar.
of a nasty bar, but
It's a
yeah.
sexual
It's a
bar.
sexual song, sexual album. Is what it is.
He's
just
an
for,
adult.
For I was
It's a Joe
excited
Budden song.
hearing that this album was gonna be the R&B kind of Drake shit. I was excited for maybe some fucking smash hits here, singing wise, and I don't really hear any honestly on this one. Maybe it's thrown together. Maybe it is for his label to just tell him to fuck off, whatever. But I'm not really hearing much. I like WNBA.
I'll stand by Fort Worth.
Fort
yeah.
Worth for sure as well.
I was
I like
gonna ask one of the
Whitebone,
questions I was going to ask.
High Fives is
NBA,
okay.
classic. Gen
Would,
5.
are the other two albums just to get out of the?
It's speculation. I don't know if anyone's confirmed that that's what it is.
I think it's also to feed his different segments of his.
And he needed to get ICEMAN out just to address
Audience.
everything, but he couldn't have, like, putting her not there on ICEMAN does not fucking fit at all. Like, he kind of had to do it that way.
I think he
Feeding
just
his fans, yeah.
I think he spent 2 years making music, and he found some quality in all the songs, and he didn't want to cut it, and he's just like, fuck it, 3 albums. Chris Brown puts out 45-song albums.
Yeah.
He can put out 3.
He's never deleted a single song.
No. Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
on his hard drive is out.
Yeah.
Oh man, so
Man, that Chris Brown album has me looking at some of these people funny. Like, Lucky Day's on there. I think fucking Summer Walker's on there. And I'm like, man, I like some of these guys. Like, what are you guys doing? Like,
I mean,
it's for a bet. Chris Brown is still somehow fucking huge. Like, you're going to do it, but I don't know, man.
People
Chris Brown,
don't have
I don't
the best
share their
morals.
sentiments.
Whoa. Chris Brown standing over here?
Okay, we're way too deep into the pod.
No, let's break this
Over
down,
the whole
Alex.
Chris Brown issue.
He makes good music. Okay?
Separate the art from the artist, I guess.
And you can still listen to Kanye. You can still listen to Kendrick Lamar. Who beat his wife too. Who beat his wife too. He did it.
All right.
All right.
I still listen
Chris
to...
Brown.
Who do I listen to that's problematic? There's got to be
Adolf
plenty.
Hitler books on tape.
What? Do I listen to X, really? No, I don't. No, I'm clean, man. You got nothing on me.
Michael
Kendrick
Jackson.
Lamar.
I don't listen to Michael Jackson.
Kendrick Lamar.
Shush.
We don't allow
Good
that
kid.
on the pod.
He's not a good kid.
You chose that album.
He's a bad kid in
You
a
said
bad
he's a
city.
good kid. You.
He's a bad kid in a mad city. All right? He beat his wife. All right?
Is there anyone
Hired a
problematic
PR
on this
team to
wall?
clean it up. Now we're not going to get any views on this pod because you made me bring it up.
Okay.
It's all going to be it's all going to be friggin' Drake stands, you know? And they're all just going to be circle jerking each other in the comments.
That's what we want. Because we're sick of the Drake hate that we got in our comments. We need the Drake stands. That's why you're here.
All right, that's fair. OVO forever.
I thought all the
There's
albums
gotta
were
be.
really good, really great. Good stuff from Drake. Keep going. I'm surprised it's all not number one forever on the charts until the
You
end
got to
of
hit
time.
the keywords. You got to hit the keywords.
SEO.
Israel, Palestine,
Oh.
Jeffrey Epstein. Just spamming
Trump. P. Hexon.
Netanyahu. That's a good vocal exercise.
That would be a good vocal
Yeah,
exercise.
we should do that. Good thing this is at the very end of the fucking show, by the way.
The loopy hours of the show.
Yeah.
Let's
Maid
just
of Honour.
bring it home.
Yeah.
Maid of Honour is an album dedicated to the OnlyFans models and strippers of the world,
And his mother is
who
on
we
the-
support and love, by the way.
Fire.
with his mother on the album
In a
cover,
non-sexual
mind
way.
you. Yeah.
Fire.
I hated it at first,
Fire.
and then I've listened to it more. I'm like, I can see where he's going with this. It's just not for me. I just don't listen to this kind of
Found my
music.
baby and he's laying in the bathroom. She was in the bathroom.
I
She
can't
got
get into
too
Princess,
lit.
bro. I refuse to get into
Fucking hell,
Princess.
man.
Dude, that must have got you on your Foo Fighters shit.
That shit was
Princess?
insane. That got
Tom
me in
DeLonge
my,
probably fucking nut his pants here and
that got me in my 16 bag. You know what I'm
Dog.
saying?
Yeah, honestly,
That
that's
shit got me
16-esque. Maybe we should sue.
I'm glad he did an MGK song at the end.
Man.
It kind of made the whole thing worth it to me. Like
Nah, man.
the whole thing wasn't
I refuse.
giving me much.
I refuse.
Then as soon as I heard those guitar licks at the end there, I was like, okay.
I say, to me, I take away Hoe Phase from this one. I take away Road Trips. I take away Goose and the Juice, and that's about it.
Not True Bestie.
Hasn't
Where
hit,
my
hasn't hit,
bestie at?
hasn't hit me yet. Q&A maybe as well.
Q&A's fire.
I fear that if I
Princess.
listen to Princess more, I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna take that off my phone.
is so
I
good.
don't listen. The guitars are so ass on it. It's not a good song. It's not a good song, but it's catchy and
so good.
and no man, I can't.
I'm scared of myself because I really don't think I would like that if it was anybody else. If it was
Yeah,
anybody else, I
that's
would be
the
like,
problem,
"What
yeah.
the fuck is this shit?"
Yeah.
You know.
I
Favorite
appreciate
artist bias.
I appreciate the experimenting, but not for me.
Yeah.
Outside tweaking isn't terrible.
He's too old to be outside tweaking. Go inside and tweak, Drake.
All right.
He's also too
huge
rich.
police over here.
He's too rich. That was one of my
That's
also one of my critiques of the social battery lines that he had. Like
You can't talk about social battery after the age of 38.
Yeah, also you can't talk about having no social battery when you're rich. Like, of course you have no social battery. You literally spend it all
talking to
get
people that
money.
work for you.
You have to
Exactly.
work. Yeah, exactly.
You're just drawing the obvious. Water is wet. Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't like the ass shaking instructions on cheetah print? Didn't you find them very helpful?
Well, I tried, and it made me realize I don't have much of an ass, so it made me bitter.
Well, that's just the beginning of your journey towards a BBL.
Yeah. Also, the song BBW was good for me. I like
Me
that.
too.
You know, I actually like that.
And it's time that the
can't
plus
relate.
size chicks get more love. I mean, let's just be real, folks.
Plus size
Let's talk
chicks-
about some real shit here.
Plus size chicks are the only ones getting love. It's the skinny
I know.
ones.
It's hilarious. No one gives any love to people with no tits or ass.
No.
We live in such a cruel world.
As soon as he makes a song called Toothpick, then I'm fucking interested. About it. I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, I like that bony body you got on
Yeah.
you.
I could see your ribs through your shirt.
Early malnourished.
Him and Tyler
I will
get
say,
together
I,
for a track.
I
That'd be sick.
forgot that which one came out already, like 2 years ago
What do you mean?
with Central C. It came out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
completely forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, that's how forgettable the song is to me. But it's not like that one isn't bad. Like the Popcan one isn't bad either. It's just not for me. Like this is it's just
That's
not what I
just-
would listen to. So that's what it is.
I was going to say that's just Central C music. You just kind of hear it, you like it, you listen, you forget about it.
Yeah.
You don't retain any of it.
Yeah.
I can't think of a single Central C bar other than
Yeah.
I'm a
Doja.
homophobic. My bitch is gay. What does how does it go?
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. That's close enough.
I'm-
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. How is she your bitch if she's homophobic? She might be cheating on you.
No, he's the one who's not homophobic because his girl is
Gay.
bisexual,
Yeah, but
which is an ironic comment.
no, he didn't say bisexual. He said gay.
Well, yeah,
True.
but the implication
The
is
gay
if,
umbrella.
If it's in fact his bitch, that would imply that she plays on both sides of the.
Or she could be transsexual.
True.
Now we're getting into the real issues.
Yeah.
or she's gay.
Trans,
or
Trump, Netanyahu.
Or she's gay, but straight for him only. Which is really the dream, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or she's
good
just
point.
cheating on him. Gives him no love. Walks in. Dishes still in the sink. You know. Fucking strap on the bed. I think after a hard day's work, I would be fucking pissed off. What the fuck were you doing in here? And she just daps you up. Like, don't dap me up. You're my fucking girlfriend. Don't dap me up. Anyways.
I mean, he's hitting on Doja Cat in the same song, so I can see why she may be a little bit pressed.
Yeah, can't be
Literally
true
the
love.
worst person on the planet, but yeah, I got
Anyways,
Anyway.
we have reached kind of the end of the pod. I don't really feel like talking about Kanye West.
No, fuck it.
We kind of already
Yeah, we kind of
addressed
gave
it at
our
the
opinions
beginning.
a little bit.
But thanks for rocking with us.
Was there
We're-
anything else that you want to get off? Do you got any hot takes? We don't know the next time you're going to be on the show with your business charge now. That's right.
Now charged.
Now charged
.com.
with your business skyrocketing with your child growing up.
Yeah.
We don't know when you're going to see you next, so get any hot takes you want off
More
on
life.
us right now. Doja Cat was already pretty good hot take to end off on. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
Any more?
I don't have any hot takes. I'm happy that Pamela Bondi has cancer.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now to the real shit.
I think Shane Gillis is hilarious, but Kill Tony should be buried under
Yes,
a fucking
Thank you.
I
prison.
agree. I agree. New season of Tires.
Honestly,
coming
by
August.
hanging out with those Kill Tony guys, he made himself look much worse when really he's actually funny and not like with those racist right wing kind of comedians.
for sure.
But he straddles the line of the two
Yes, he
different
does,
worlds a little bit.
I think Shane literally said they told him to be racist. I'm pretty sure.
Like on the roast or
On
whatever.
the roast, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
Which kind of makes it not okay, but it's still a little bit better than just fucking George Floyd jokes. But,
Right.
anyways, yeah, no, not much else to say. Shout out Wob Canoe for PM After Carney.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Rapcast 86.
86. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate everyone for getting this fucking far. 2.5 hours in.
Next
Another landmark episode.
We'll talk about a bunch of actually good music.
Whoa.
Thundercat, Action Bronson.
Yes. Isaiah Rashad.
The Earl and Mike one, which I didn't like, by the way, but
Bully, because you were going to talk about
Bully. We'll talk about Bully a little bit, maybe.
Y'all don't like Bully.
I think it's
not that much.
There's some okay songs on there.
It's a step in the right direction,
yes.
but I don't think it's really real music yet.
I think it's. I still can't tell what's AI and what isn't, so I haven't let myself fully get into it.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, by the time that we do the next episode, maybe the new Vince Staples is out.
JPEGMAFIA, which I didn't really like that much.
I probably won't listen to that one. New Black album, I'll listen to.
Whose side do you have in the Earl versus JPEGMAFIA rap war?
Here we go. This is the real beef.
Alternate rap war.
I didn't know there was another rap war after Kendrick and Drake.
Okay.
So.
It's for the fucking Redditors out there.
I have I don't know, fucking pick a straw out of the bag. I don't know.
Just say Earl Sweatshirt. He's much more likable guy.
I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Earl Sweatshirt. That's
right.
Thank you.
Now let's go outside. Let's like a bunch of shit and let's go outside for a smoke.
Yeah.
Deego, appreciate you for coming on, dog. It's been too long. This show maybe should have been me and you from the start. Just say.
Holy shit.
Just say.
Betrayal?
Oh, shit.
Now I'm feeling like Drake. I better put out a whole fucking album after this.
3 albums.
Well, I remember really at the beginning when we started the show, I really wanted to come out to Ottawa where you or in fucking Quebec where you were.
Quebec.
And do a show just me and you just to see what it would fucking feel like. Without
That's
this guy
cheating,
over
man.
here.
That's
I also remember
fucked up.
when we
What the hell?
when we first talked about doing the show, me and you, because it's our baby.
Thank you.
We talked about a third mic. I don't think we ever had it in our brains that it would just be the two of us. When we talked about Adam's name came up first, and then your buddy Jay as well. Who's also
Jay.
into the
Don't know
same
you,
kind of
but you
music.
sound cool.
yeah, but
as
he's
us.
also a dad, so
I know the dads can't. Man,
podcasting is for the child.
I don't give a fuck. When I have a kid, the kid's coming on the show with me. I don't give a shit.
They are parasites. I mean, I love you. I love you, Kai Kai. I love you. But you're a parasite, buddy. It's okay. You've drained my social life, but it's worth it.
You're here, man.
You are
It's
the
worth
third
it.
mic on the show, and when one of us dies, you'll probably.
You're always welcome on.
Yeah.
We gotta wait
All
for you
time.
guys to die. That's kind of morbid.
Well,
Do I want to be on a Rapcast after someone dies?
I mean,
It'll be
judging
a
on my
pretty great
life
episode.
decisions,
It'll
I'm
be a pretty
probably
fun
gonna...
episode, I think, when one of us dies.
Fun. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty good episode. So many bits.
All right, let's get out of
Maybe
here.
I'll
All
try
right,
rap snack.
Rapcast
Thanks,
86.
rap fans, rap SuperFinger fans.
Briefcase, yeah, I'm a cheapskate. Falling on the ice, now that's a freeze frame. Banking on the sweepstakes, been up to nothing these days. Been smiling through it in a weird way about face.